Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Is this mic on? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Hope you had a wonderful day. Hope you got some sun. It was a beautiful, hot day out here on the East Coast. Not sure where you were in the world. We're going to take a look at the local market and see what's going diddy down. But right now, the 4 hour is extremely oversold. About double bottom here. This is where I would be scooping up some MATIC at 152. We're going to take a look at that in a second. So if you want to see MATIC, I'm going to kind of flash it. This is like a trailer for MATIC, and then I'm going to kind of snatch it right away. And we're going to dip into, of course, Bitcoin, though. Shout out to coming in. Shout out to everyone coming in. Thank you for coming into the live stream. To the experience known as the Crypto Lifer Show. This is more than just a trading show. This is an experience. Let me take you on a journey through life, time, and space. As you hear my voice, you might think you are somewhere else, like on another planet, maybe in a different realm, or maybe even in a different dimension. So that's what it's all about here on the Crypto Lifer Show. It's okay to let yourself be free, let yourself be different, and let yourself be who you want to be and get where you want to be in cryptocurrency. So right now, I thought, this could fall out of the wedge and get all the way right down here to about 34K. Now, honestly, so far, so good in a way. We got caught with a double bottom on the 4 hour. To me, this is where we long. Home market's acting funny, everyone a little stressed, and this is where we long. Do we have divergence? You know what? We really do. That's a sharp decline there. Okay. So, let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's break down Bitcoin. Let's start fresh. Start fresh. Now, what do we see here now? Which is quite interesting in my opinion. But, I've seen this honestly play out as a complex inverted head and shoulder. I've seen this happen before in my lifetime. Well, we have a shoulder here. We have a head here. Shoulder and then another shoulder. It's just like it becomes like a secondary shoulder. Sometimes it wiggles its way out before it really finds its way. Alright? These things are possible. And it's still an inverted head and shoulder that has not broken to the upside yet. Still finding its way. And it's a bit of it's an upside, it's an ascending triangle, but it's a bear pennant. I'm just saying, but it has the ideas of climbing to the upside. So far, so good. Making an uptrend, right? Up, down, up, down. It's getting tight too. You're on Epic Human. I'm tuning in most often. Shout out to you, man. Media, Bitcoin break the triangle. It's going to test 32.5. So here's the trend line. Testing the trend line. Right now, we're going to take a look at the 1 hour, and we're going to see what we see here on the divergence. Okay? Please get to know your divergences. I will teach you divergence if you need to know it. You can bring it out in the stock market. You can use it today, tomorrow, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. You can use divergence to trade against this market. Like right there was some divergence. Flat line. Even a swing down, but a swing up. Watch here. Alt-T is that keyboard shortcut here to create a nice trend line real quick. Bam. And I believe if you go backwards, they give you a freebie. Pretty sure, like, if you go forwards and then you go backwards, they give you another one. No. I used to think that. I've been wrong by a program I use every day. MACD is turning. So we take a look right here. MACD is turning, but I've seen it get rejected. So you want to take a look at those Stokes. 1 hour double bottom and they're pointing to the upside. Beautiful. There's a beautiful entry for Bitcoin right there at 34.9. Let's not listen to the rest of the peanut gallery out here, guys. Let's continue to trade Bitcoin. Whether we get stopped out or not, we go at it every single night. So there's another trade. Make 8.9%. Let's bring it down a little bit, actually. So I would enter Bitcoin here with a stop loss right here at 3.52% to gain 7.5. Only 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. Slim pickings. Not my favorite, but there is divergence. We're getting across. Everything working for us on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. So that's why I like this trade. Okay, you got the 1 hour and the 4 hour working for you. Simple trade. Stop loss below that wick on the divergence. You get me? 3.25%. Don't play yourself. And then try to get in right now and ride it up to about the target. Target is 38 38,454. Target's 38,454, and we could have an even call right around here. Bam. Okay. So 35.7, 35.6. See where it's flipping. Let's go back to a smaller time frame now. 15 minute. You want to see what you see here. And 15 minute has strong divergence playing out right now. You see that? So it suggests the same idea if we shrink this trade down. So we can see the trade in the 15 minute. We can see it on the 1 hour. We can see it on the 4 hour. Same trade. Same trade strictly through. So I like the trade here right now. You know, and this is the time where we pick the market apart. That's it. We pick the market apart. Trade by trade. You know, trade by trade. We just pick the market apart. You got to have some capital on the sidelines. You got to sell something. Got to take some profits. If you're up in something right now, take a little bit of profits. And then take small trades. And if you're getting stopped out a lot, then you need to just learn. You need to learn and study. If you're having a real issue, it's time to study. Slow down and begin to study. Okay? This is a perfect time to begin to study and really hone in on your craft. If I say divergence over here and there and you don't know what I'm talking about, if I'm drawing patterns left and right and you don't know how to draw them, if it's confusing to you and you're not sure what's going down, then I want you to get acquainted with what's going down. So let me show you a little bit of what I'm talking about here. You could have suggested this. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder right here. See this? This is the head and shoulder pattern. You draw a neckline, and you could say, okay, this has a very high target. Swing down and swing down, something like this. You swing it over here, it tells you that the price should get somewhere up into this region here. And look, that's pretty much exactly where we hit and we drop down. Isn't that crazy? The measured move of the inverted head and shoulders. So you could have played this inverted head and shoulders. So while everyone else is talking nonsense and looking at tweets from Elon and all this other stuff, if you were just focused on fundamentals, they would have played out for you into a nice, beautiful trade to the upside. A few people took this trade and we're up very, very nicely. So shout out to anyone who did that. Let's take a look at the testimonials. It's pretty cool. Someone wrote in there. They were like, you know, you're the man. What did they say here? I watch your stream when I can. Oh, yeah, that was awesome. I took a picture of it. I have to copy it in it. But he was like, dude, I took exactly your call, and I'm at 54%. Doing it big, man, you know. So, moving forward. Check it out. So that's my idea, and I'm sticking to it. Divergence, and we're going to trade it. Whenever I see it, I trade it. And look, this trade on divergence would have played out small, but it would have played out, okay? Remember, we are still in a downtrend, and we are still in a bearish pennant, okay? So that's a trade right now, small time frames, right? You could play it out on the 1 hour. Make sure the 1 hour just continues to the upside. When you get a little oversold, nibble out. When the 4 hour finishes off and gets up here, you can nibble out of the trade. Okay, 2 suggestive moves inside of this idea here. All right, it is a falling wedge that breaks up 68% of the time. You see what I'm saying? And you got divergence at the base of the falling wedge. So there's some ideas here floating around. NET on Frank on Fantom Network. We'll take a look at Frank. Yeah, Lifer, would you recommend taking out a bank loan to buy crypto? I mean, I've never taken out a loan to buy crypto. Honestly, I don't like dealing with the bank, and I don't like taking out loans. So in my opinion, it's just not my style. So I really couldn't suggest anything of that nature. Living and loving crypto since 2016. Appreciate you putting your opinions out there. Shout out to Sling Stone. Much respect. Dr. Crypto, yo Sam, can you please take a look on that NuCypher when you have time? When you have time, do you have time for me, baby? Oh, I have time for you, and I can do the charts. We can go over them for you. And every day I can watch a candle, but it's not the one you light. It's a green or a red one that rips my heart out and steps all over it and tells me it's over till I see a green one. I'm just messing around. Most of you people probably think I'm crazy, but I'm just messing around. Bitcoin is going sideways. It's going to pump a little, 36.20, then dip more. It's going to surely test 32.5 because it break out. Big dip coming. What Bitcoin event this weekend? Did you see the Doge guy? I did not. But you know what's really cool is today I had a soccer, I was the soccer coach of the Crypto Lifers. Shout out to my Crypto Lifers. Shout out to everyone who joined my Patreon, because I want to let you know that I took some of our funds, and what did I do? I sponsored the youth soccer team in my hometown. You know, we have like a hometown league or whatever, and I just was like, you know what? Let's like spread the love over here and get these kids involved and you know, get the word out too. And I called them the Crypto Lifers, of course. But yeah, we had our game today. We won 2-0. I try to teach the kids it's not about winning, but everyone wants to know what it's like to score a goal and feel accomplished at the same time. So shout out to everyone in the live though, and shout out to everyone here. But yeah, so we won today. I just want to let you guys know that, and it was a blast. And yeah, just want to say thank you to every single one that helps me do these awesome things, and I want to do more. So Crypto Lifer Philanthropy, we're going to step our game up and continue to move forward with that. So look out for stuff like that coming soon. MATIC USDT. All right, so buy zone right here at the end of the triangle, right? So if we can break back up, yes. And what I said, look for a bounce here off the 200 MA. Highly likely we take a bounce off the 200 MA, and we did. Came down to 140 on the low, 142. Okay, so we want to wait for it to bounce back up in here and get up into the triangle. MATIC. Okay, now the idea is if you got into a trade anytime earlier, you put in that stop loss a little bit below the 200, hoping that the 200 becomes your support, which it did so far. So far we did get the bounce. All right, and MATIC showing a little bit of signs of divergence. Actually, not really there. So far, not perfect. It's like, it's not strong divergence. It's slight. It's slight. Now, did we break out of the pattern? To me, we kind of did. I'd like, this is maybe a retest. This may come down for a retest. We could open it up. Let's see here. Interesting. What I like is that we bounced off of the 200-day moving average there. Okay, on the 4-hour bigger time frame too. And let's see, the 30-minute, did we get the golden cross? Not yet. 15-minute, do we get it? Almost. We're coiling up on the moving averages too. We're getting very, very tight in the moving averages. Okay, that's another exchange of an idea there, right? So you want to get tight in the moving averages. Let's get back into Bitcoin. Really, really crucial what goes on with Bitcoin. Drinking some mint cucumber water that my wife made. And we grew the mint and the cucumber. Wow, that's pretty good. Tastes like a salad in a bowl in a jar. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So now we're gonna look at the bigger idea here. Definitely a bull pennant, a bear pennant. Sorry, definitely a bear pennant. Excuse my language. All right, and there's like, you know, that's usually the length of the pole that I take. 16K, like damn, man. So if we hit the length from here, which is I've seen many times on the flip side, and again guys, I do this every night, but we flip it upside down, it looks just like a bull pennant that wants to break to the upside. And I've seen this many, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and we do our thing, right? So try that drink with the vodka and limes tonight. Funny. My wife refuses to let alcohol in the house, so no booze in the house for me, man. Just not allowed. It's not allowed in my home. When in doubt, zoom out. Weekly chart is a beautiful buy. Try that drink with vodka. Happy Saturday, Sam and Lifer fam. Shout out to Love Learning. Winning in soccer, winning in crypto. Congrats to your team. A guy got on the stage and said it was a huge emergency. Then he ripped his outfit off and had a Doge suit on, screaming Doge to the moon, and got carried off by security. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. That's kind of like performance art, no? In my mind. All right, so cryptocurrency, Bitcoin in the bear pennant, and it's getting tight, guys. It's getting so tight up in here. It's tighter than it's tight like a tiger, baby. It's tight like a freaking tiger. Remember Austin Powers, man? Do I make you randy, baby? Do I? Do you find me sexy, baby? Do you? How could you not love Mike Myers, man? So highly likely we bounce off the bottom of the pattern, oversold on the 4 hour. Do we wiggle? How long do we wiggle? Okay. So possible ideas here. Small target out of the bomb is the length here. Small target if we boom to the downside. 26K. And I know I may show this to you guys every day, but I'm going to continue to go over Bitcoin from scratch. From scratch every day. We're going to just redraw our pennant, rethink our ideas here. That just keeps getting lower, man, the more I give it. But, I mean, 13K. All right. Worst case scenario. I'm giving all the worst case scenarios. It's kind of a trip that the Bitcoin went down right after Bitcoin event 2019. Hoping there's a change this time. Also, we have the country of the Venezuela officially announced Bitcoin as their currency. Venezuela? I thought it was another country. I thought it was El Salvador. I heard it was El Salvador. So we talking 2 countries now? I don't know. Your screen share from Wednesday was incredible. I learned so much. I watched it twice, actually. Thanks for all you do, Sam. Your screen share from Wednesday was incredible. I learned so much. Watched it twice, actually. Thank you for all you do. Nice little crypto life is. Shout out to Maddie who knows. Matthew Prince, it's going to crash for sure. Smash those likes. So, there it is. And it could be in this giant, like, shoulder, head making a shoulder. We'll see. There's some talks of those possibilities. So I just want to put it all out there, guys, so you're learning of the market. You know what the traders are talking about. You kind of see what's going down. All right. MACD running out of room, running out of steam. Double bottomed here on the 4-hour stochastic. So, El Salvador, you're right, my bad. No worries, man. Don't mess with me and Crypto Greg, man. We know our news. We know our crypto news. Okay, so bouncing there. And then another line of support there, 3166. Okay. Bitcoin. What are you gonna do to us now? What are you gonna do today? What are you gonna do to me? 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 I'm just messing. Yeah. So that's the idea here, all right? As the Bruins are tied 1-1 with the Islanders. With the Isles, my friend. With the Isles. It's been a battle. It's been a battle. Thank you so much for that screen share comment. Like that, I put up my heart into that screen share. Screen shares, you know, I could go live stream all day long. Screen shares are like the true test for me. I guess it's because it's like all eyes on my paying customers. And to me, it's like, you know, it's hard. It's hard work. It's no joke. I put in that effort on those screen shares. Like I want my 110%. I tell myself I'll go an hour and a half. I almost go 3 hours every time. I just want to put in that extra effort every single time. I'm like, yo, and honestly, that's a special time for me where I get a chance to hang out with some people that are super special, super interesting, and super ready to kind of really get down to brass tacks and learn. And when you're around that many people that want to learn, that's a special thing. That's a special thing. You don't get that every single day. So that's like, I mean, blessings on blessings, man. So thank you guys for that. That's what's called a think tank, or like they call them a big mind, you know, a meta mind, where you have multiple people together. They can accomplish more, right? They call that a mastermind. A mastermind, like when you can put more people together to focus on one accomplishment, and that means that's for us to get good. You need your BTC cap on. Oh man, you want that cap on? Where is that cap? Somewhere out there. Everything's. Want to make sure everything's right. Ooh, I forgot the other camera. Ayo. There's something on this. Okay. Iron sharpens iron. All day, man. All day, baby. I love it. I love it. I love this crypto dingo, man. You guys are crazy, man. I love you all. I love you all. Guns N' Roses, this issue is just a little patience. Yeah, I was by the dip tonight trying to get my trading right. Right, there you go. There you go. Okay, so right now, trade of the day, easy. 4 hour, keep it simple, stupid. That's what I tell myself. KISS, right? Keep it simple, stupid. Snatch it up right there. Play it to the top of the pattern. You know, put a stop loss below this wick, right? Or actually right there, even. Try to risk 3%, 2.9%. Try to be sly. Stop loss 34655. Maybe I could even shrink it down. Let's see. Yeah, right on the line. 34597. Some funky crazy number. 34589. You know, you teach me how to live in love. Shout out to Cade. Much respect. Hey, that's the point, man. Love y'all. And there you go. And then right up here. And the target would be 8.88%. The triple eights. The triple eights, the eye of a tiger. Have no fear. And look, there's something interesting here, so to speak, too. We saw the little divergence there on the smaller time frame. And then look, swing up to swing up here. Ooh, I just saw something I need to show you guys, though. Swing up to swing up here. And I showed it to, I went over it yesterday as well. Swing down and swing down. That's hidden bullish divergence. Tells us that the trend should continue to the upside. One thing I don't like. Go to that 2 hour time frame. And you guys see this? No bueno for me. I see a shoulder here. I see a head here. And I see a shoulder there. And that spells Dump City as well. So now I have double confluence. It's a little sketchy right now. That's the measured move. Same thing about 31K. 30K. So I got two ideas here, kind of setting us up for some bit of a weird move here. I mean, that is definitely, it's a bit of a head and shoulders pattern there, you know. We could have said that maybe, no, it wasn't. This was the shoulder here. It made a break, double topped, and broke to the downside. And now it's, you know, it's finding its way out. But, you know, I'm just looking at it. I'll join the Patreon again next month, brother. Anytime, man. It's all good, man. It's all on sale. We're early adopters, gang. Keep it super simple. There you go. Moon Pirate next, 100x coin. It could be, man. We're in Moon Pirate. I say, hey, you know, they're making that liquor. They're doing their thing. People like to do their thing. I'm not a huge fan of liquor. I know it's not good for you. It's all on sale. We are early adopters, says my man. You know what? You got to look at the bright side, look at the big side, but we do have to protect the wallet. I don't like people who moonboy themselves all the way to zero. I've seen that happen. I've even done it in 2017. I don't want to do it again. Okay? Let's take a look at the market. Let's take a look at the health of the market. Before you trade, you need to see what the health of the market is. You need to feel out how the market looks, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? What's going down? Yeah, we got a 1-1 game here with the New York Islanders and the Bruins doing their thing. Doing their thing. If you ever want to grab a game, NHLBite.com. It's free. You didn't hear it from me. NBA Bite, NHL Bite, any type of bite, B-I-T-E, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Let's take a look there. 34% for IQBUSD. Never heard of it. Probably a new coin just came out. Something interesting. It's almost 2 cents. IQ, we got to look at that. New coin on the radar. We talked about Nervos. CKB. Gifto, GT up 20%. CKB. And then DOT down, AVE down. A lot of down tokens taking the cake. Look, all the down tokens up. And then 1 inch up. Just miraculously the only coin pumping, which is interesting, right? 1 inch. And then Ant. TRX down. UFT. Hedgic. Phil down. So not the best day when you see a lot of down tokens taking a beating. A few early creepy coins up, but most of the coins took a beat down today in the market. So there you have it. USDT pairs fell as Bitcoin fell. It looks like we kind of found our bottom here. You figured out your Spock business, Ja Soleil. Now you're probably gonna have to talk to him for like 5 days. Shiba NFT new coin Ken 10x. Hey, maybe you said Moonboy all the way to 0. Probably. Got to get through the Avalanche. Go Islanders, please, man. Colorado, baby. I don't know. We'll see. So, short-term call for Bitcoin. Long-term could be a big downside, right? So now, look. Now I want to just kind of zoom it back to the weekly time frame. And we got to zoom out. Extremely oversold at this point. Like, the most oversold I ever seen Bitcoin. Like, in its lifespan. Like, look. Right there. I mean, let's zoom into the Stokies. Let's give the Stokes everything they deserve right now. We're going to zoom in here. And not worth it. Not worth it. Let's see here. Anyway, this is better. We can still see what's going down here on the bottom side. But what I'm looking at, right, closely, and what I think is highly likely, look, we're pointing to the upside. Finally, some momentum telling us that we're done, man. The selling is over. Even some momentum here on the Stokes. I mean, I'll put a line right here, and then we go through. The Stokes really, in the lifetime of Bitcoin, it's the lowest they've ever been. It's just like the bearish tone, the bearish of the bearish. Now, when things are going up, people do not believe things can go up. But things are going down, people don't believe they're going to stop going down. We do have two big wicks here on the weekly. Huge sell pressure on the weekly. There was buy pressure on this weekly, sell pressure on that weekly. They're kind of battling it out right here. So you can see weekly support sitting here at 34,700. Okay. We have another strong area here at 32,000. Let's check out the visible range as well. Might as well throw that on, which is the VP VR. Okay. Visible range. Now that shows strong support here at 18K. Tells you a lot of buy orders sitting at 18K, and it tells you you got a good, pretty strong support region here where we're at 34K. You got some orders here sitting at 31. They could be stronger, but they're not bad, right? And that aligns with everything here. And then this support line here, which isn't too tough. So here's the idea. Now, I also wanted to pull the Fibonacci on this. So that's what I'm going to do for a second here. Alt F is your Fibonacci shortcut. You can see the 618 is at about 27. Let's see here. 28,000 even is the 618. So if we came to the 618 and did our bounce, that would be right aligned with everything. Okay. This is an indecision doji, kind of a gravestone, not the best doji as well. We'll see how it plays out. A doji candle, right? So far, see, this is the red candle. I'm going to move this back on it. But that's a candle where, you buy pressure on the bottom, sell pressure on top, and it's kind of indecision. Could be bullish if we can break to the upside and finish off. So what do we see here now? Well, weekly candle was really kind of indecisive. And when we see it tomorrow night and we play with the weekly candle, it's going to be interesting. Wow, want me to say hi for you? No doubt, fam. I dream of being a moon boy in a cyberpunk city, spending fractional digital gold and on holographic strippers. Hey, man, I think you could get there. You'll get there one day. I resistance at 10K subscribers. If broken, we will boom. Dr. Crypto. Oh no, there's no resistance. Resistance is futile. But again, even on the weekly, we saw swing up to swing up, right? We balanced out for a few weeks, 2 straight Crypto started to kind of slowly balance out, and then we got rocked. Could have held this beautiful, beautiful pennant that it was forming, and then we got rocked. So far, we're sitting at the next step. Do we leg down? You know, we leg down. You can clearly see, man, bam. Oh, the 618 doesn't hold. I mean, that's 28K. So right now, 4 hours says we bounce, and so we'll take that for now. And the 1 hour's in a healthy position as well. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. Now, even the 3-day looks super oversold on the 3-day. It's a good sign. It's a great sign. Daily's on its way. Oh, see some reason about the daily still hanging out. Daily suggests we could drop. You see how the daily's like, nah, yo, I'm not happy, man. I'm not happy. And you're like, why aren't you happy, Mr. Daily? And he's like, man, I have to go to the M, man. I have to make me an import and then hit it again, man. So a lot of projection here to 28K. It's insane. And look, that would reset the daily time frame. So if it happens, you'd be like, well, the lifer went over it pretty clear as day. Clear as day, man. Clear as day. Clear as day. All right. Moving forward into other ideas here. Well, 75% pullbacks on Bitcoin will be the new thing. You never know. Moon Girl's new. Yeah. What's good, gang? Sam, what's the word? Shout out to Stack McChange, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most recent, your best asset with me. And that's your time. Ooh. Really? He got jacked. So here we go. Here we go. Cake, man. One thing I've seen and has played out before in my lifetime that I found interesting that a lot of people haven't seen or focused on or somewhat noticed was these like slanted inverted head and shoulders. See how they're not perfect, they're like slanted, but they're still kind of, they're valid. Right? They look very valid. And so I'm looking at this one and I'm like, okay. And it's funny how you can kind of see how like neckline, bring this down, that would have been the length. We can bring the neckline down to this area here, to this area. Maybe you can swing it on out and it gives us a whole different kind of idea here. Yeah, so like maybe we continue to break to the upside, find our chi. 1913.33, pretty interesting right now for Cake BUSD. Now we're getting oversold in the 4 hour, which is great. 1 hour has that momentum, and the daily just, see, on a lot of things, the daily says, no, 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 you're a little too high. Double bottom up here wants to break to the upside. Now, I've seen things go sideways when the daily wants to go down, right? Like here, the daily was going down, look, and the price actually went up. Look, as we rolled down, the price would go up. See, especially on the daily time frame. See this? Even as they call bearish, I mean, we dropped from the bearish divergence, but we eventually made our way to the upside. Here we fell down during this step. See, so we were up, fell down. But the divergence was called out. You can see it here even on the RSI. Congrats to your soccer pros. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to the Crypto Greg, man, for the 2020 bomb. You're the man, dude. It's like every time, man. Unbelievable. So coming to the downside is the daily time frame. Stochastics moving down on Cake. So on the bigger time, guys, I'm weary of my cakes. But on that weekly, she's looking peakly, if you know what I'm saying. So the low there on that $10 buy still holding pretty well. Weekly support, very strong for Cake at $13. Do we come and test 13? It wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe at least 1588. I'd like to see one more test of the 1588 region. Okay, that would make me a pretty happy lad. Okay, 4 hour though, drop it to that downside. Let's take a look at any bigger time frame, any bigger ideas. You know, I always wonder, like, are we in this? And yeah, no one knows exactly what the patterns are until they're done. But like, could we be forming this bigger pattern? You know, but again, it's all odds on Bitcoin because you can see this pattern. It's any BUSD pair is going to mimic Bitcoin very, very closely. So like you could say, okay, it was in a bear pennant that broke to the upside, kinda. But you could say we're just still in another bear pennant too of its own, you know? See that? And that could still continue to drop to the downside. Bam, right? You want to see the daily, and that daily is oversold just like the Bitcoin. Suggest that this is very, very possible. Now, no death cross here or anything, nothing crazy, but, you know. Thanks for donating your most valuable asset. Greetings, Lifer. I consolidated all back into ETH earlier this morning, East Coast. Sean Broom. Yo, Lifer, Jupiter and Etho got listed on KuCoin. That's pretty crazy. I'll work on him with the subtitles, but maybe on replays, and then get in the way of the charts. Subtitles, please. More subtitles requests from World Lifers. Hey, can you talk about Bitcoin going to El Salvador? Yeah, that's a big deal. I'll be joining for the last week. I think you do a lot to help people appreciate you. Thank you very much. It's all good, man. Anything you want to do. My friend made 10K on CUMROCKET today. Let's take a look at CUMMIES. Yeah, you know, I was hearing all about CUMMIES earlier, and it was sounding like there was something going on. Pretty interesting. That these little coins, you know, still, oh, there it is right there. Up 122%, up to 13. I got some of my monies back in CUMMIES. Wow, back to the previous high, too. Wow, it went all the way up to... We'll take a look at it on our own chart, because you can't really trust any of this nonsense. We'll take a look at what the chart says in a second here. On Dex Guru. On the Dex Gurus, please. On the Dex Guru. Elon pumped it. Elon tweeted, "Come rocket to the moon." Isn't that crazy? I mean, then this meme game is getting crazy. It really is, right? It really, really is. I just want to go to Twitter, not Twitter Deck. Twitter Deck's a cool way to look at Twitter, though. Kind of like how you're viewed on Twitter in a way. Don't kill what you hate, say what you love. Don't kill what you hate, say what you love. Isn't that interesting? That's CUMROCKET to the moon. That's what he did. He wrote a little bit of splash with a rocket, and that's all he did. And boom. Pretty funny. Goods and services of the real economy for any more. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? That's insane. Interesting. This market, man. Let's take a look at CUMMIES. Can't believe I'm saying that. Like, and I apologize to anyone who's like taken aback by that. I'm sorry. And it's not kind of what we want to do here. We just do TA regardless of what the coin's name is. Okay? Anonymous made a video data about Elon. You better watch out. You don't want to mess with them. How do I keep missing these meme coins? I mean, we got into that a long time ago. Okay, so the spike was all the way up to 24. So, wow, I was actually in profit. Damn, I was finally in profit on this little piece of garbage coin. Now, if it can hold this pennant, you know what? We'll see, but not bad. If it can hold this pennant, it can continue to rip to the upside. And we could see some more. And if he keeps doing funny stuff with it, and we see people kind of catching on, I mean, a lot of people caught on today. A lot of people know what this is, and they didn't know what it was the other day, and they think it's probably... People would buy this and think it was funny. I could see some of that. I'm going to put $100 on it, and they're laughing in a college dorm room right now. It is what it is, man. Coin pump. Who else is laughing? How do I keep missing these meme coins? XRP, not CR. Before he tweeted Canada, USA, Mexico equals... Aha. Interesting. See, I didn't put that together. You're the first one to kind of... Because my wife was like, then he tweets Canada, United States, Mexico. And I'm like... And I looked at the tweet myself earlier, and I'm like, look at that. CUM. Insane, man. This is so cryptic. It's getting crazy. Elon tweeted Canada, USA, Mexico 2 days before. That's so funny. On June 3rd. Pumping. Yo, man. He knows something we don't. Let's take a look at Keanu Inu. That little baby Keanu took a beat down today. Let's see. I will disclose, yesterday I sold all my Keanu Inu to get into something I needed some funds for. Let's see. I sold it on the 10-minute chart. Damn, man. So I did good because looks like it went down even more. Let's see here. Yep, I would have lost 60 more %. Because, yeah. So there you go. Giving up on some of these coins, man. They're done, man. They're cooked. I'll keep a few. I'll keep, I'm going to keep Gamer token because Gamer looks good to me. This chart actually doesn't look that bad, though. When I really look at it, the daily chart here, it's in a bit of a cup and handle right off the bat. I will disclose that I did keep a bag. I only sold half the bag. I put 300 bucks in. It turned into 4K at one point. It floundered between like 2 and 3K a bunch of times. I eventually took out like what was about 1,200 yesterday. And I bought back for 550 bucks. So I respectively took like 750. Can you educate us newbies how people make money in the bear market? Does farming still work? What's your plan in bear markets in general? I'm going to use Celsius to make money on Celsius. Coins still pop. We can still trade our butts off. We just got to take profits and just keep it moving, So that's the idea. We just got to kind of like make sure we still news coming out, still mainnets, still coins with stuff going down. So Keanu Inu looks like it could actually still pump, which is interesting, just something to think about. It's got that catchy name, Keanu, baby. Keanu Inu. So the market right now, daily doesn't look good, but the 4 hour says we can get a pump out of it. That's what I'm suggesting right now. We're getting tight, though. We're running out of room. It's only a matter of time at this point. So you're not going to get that much of a move unless we get a breakout. So look how close we are to running out of room here on the 4 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, in literally, I'd say 24 hours. We're going to know whether we break to the upside or to the downside. I think they're going to break down. And even if we do break down and then we come back up, right, for Cake, do we get rejected? And Cake's just going to follow Bitcoin pretty closely. But Cake's running out of room and getting super tight. There's going to be a moment in time for Cake to make a decision whether it wants to break to the upside or break to the downside. Right? Revisit that same low at 939, 935. Retest this low here at about 14. And so that's kind of what it's going to do. That's it. That is nice breakout haircut, Lifer. Anytime, man. What's R looking like? When y'all value invest, please don't matter, but low prices are a blessing. They are, man. You got to value invest. I talk about game credits. Hate to ask another meme token, but if you can beat him, can you check CHIHUA? We'll take a look at it for you. It's not your fault. It's the market's fault for making you want these coins. Nah, I'm just messing around. Chihuahua. Chihuahua, there she is. Seems to be pumping. She dumped and then she pumped. Really kind of same story with every one of these coins. They pump huge, they dump huge, right? So you had your movement. You came out for the double top, big time M, and the M had to hit its target. Now it's forming the cup with the handle. So there's a chance it's kind of on its way out. Now, if Bitcoin booms up, a lot of these meme coins are gonna go hard. I know I missed out on CUMROCKET. Dude, it sucks, man. It's okay, man. You'll be all right. Anonymous bullied Elon Musk. Bitcoin is going to pump 250,000. And no, I missed out on CUMROCKET too. It's up, man. Mana has a deal now with, I believe, MATIC. Mana and MATIC. So look out for Mana and MATIC making some big waves. Okay? I want you guys to put that on your radar. Okay? Big time. Put that on your radar. Check out Shiba NFT next 100x. I don't know, man. I don't know about Shiba NFT being a 100x coin. Okay. What I do want to show you, though, is I'd like to look at Mana. Decentraland, my friends. Decentraland. Decentraland. At 81 cents. It's a steal right now. Also with the drop off of, I can't believe, where did it go as low as like 40, 50, maybe even 49, right? Any news for this puppy coming out in the next few days? Developers like it. No. Reddit score. Look, social, Reddit. You can see kind of all the socials. That's pretty cool. Average account, average hot posts for per hour. That's crazy. Average new comments per hour. Twitter followers, Telegram users. This is interesting. What's your opinion on Hex? I think Hex could continue to grow. The chart was looking bullish last time, but watch Cake. Cake is running out of room, but it's all following Bitcoin, man. Whatever Bitcoin does, these coins will do. Bitcoin is about to test the 36,200. Watch the dip coming. Bitcoin, USD Tizzle. It's 35.9. What do you mean 35.2? Take a look at what we see here. Big green candle bounce right there. I see buy power. I see buy power and a big green candle bounce. That's what I see. I look at the bigger time frames and kind of stay focused, man. I also see the green candle on the 7-minute. Bitcoin's pumping. Bitcoin just pumped hard. In the last, look at this. This candle's 7 minutes long, and Bitcoin's almost up an entire percent in 7 minutes. It opened at 35.6. The low is 35.6, the high is 35.98, and it's already at 35.980. I mean, so Bitcoin's pumping, man. You said Bitcoin is about to test the 36,200. Watch the dip. Oh, so you think it's going to test 36,200? I see what you're saying, which is this high right here. 36.3, 36.2, whatever. Yeah, I see what you're saying. 36,250, and then it's going to bounce down. Okay. It's a possibility. It's a possibility, man. Well, let's take a look, because some people want to call this let's take a look here. Some people want to call it a bear pennant. Hold on, I want to see something. We could be doing this too, for sure. All right, we fell out of this. And it's going to come back down and take a bounce. We do see strong bullish divergence there, but we'll see. It's testing the 21. So there you go. It would test 35, 36.7, somewhere in this region. And that would be the bearish retest, and we would bounce. So all eyes on this trend line. Do we break the trend line? That's very, very possible right now. Saturday night, right? Last weekend was supposed to be the dip, but this weekend was the dip. Honestly, though, I usually find the end of the pattern with the divergence, and so I'm going to go with that idea that, you know, there it is, there it is, there it is. I think we're still on track. So far, so good. Moving average are getting tight, too, as well. One thing I don't like is this death cross. This death cross is getting closer and closer, but this could round out. It's starting to round as well. It could be avoided. Like, it's looking like we're getting... Only because this isn't... Is this angle was sharper, then I'd be like, okay. Let's go look at the last death cross and see how sharp the angle was. I mean, I don't want to take the pandemic. I want to kind of take the next one to see if, like, it looked like it was getting round, but then it, like, stopped. Or was it more of a direct hit, right? So this was, like, down, and then it starts to turn right there. But it was a direct hit. It still nailed it, right? And this would end up going down, coming up, going down. And it would cross it again right there. Pretty steep each time. Okay. Interesting. Wow, you know, it's still pointing that down at it pretty hard. That would be a death cross right here on the daily time frame. And my friends, that's something I just don't like. I don't like to see. It could spell disaster. It could spell disaster, man, for sure. So all eyes are on this idea. Everyone's watching what's going on with the death cross on Bitcoin. Will we or will we not? Will this be averted? Or are we going to have the nailing in the coffin? So far, all the moving averages continue to cross. Right? 3 days about to have its cross. But it's extremely oversold. Weekly is also saying, hey, I am done. Like, I can't get sold off that much more. But we'll see. I mean, we came down here, got sold, came down, struggled there, came down. We were super low here, and we could sell off. We still pumped and then got sold off, even all the way to the lows. And we were super low. So it wasn't the end just because we were low. That was just the beginning of the market. So look at that. Indication that we could be in for more downside. Because look, the last time we started more downside, we started this low, and we're this low again. So just, does that start more downside? Highly likely that we have to test this region here. I mean, 9 out of 10 times. And that you could say, okay, well, we retested it right there. Like right here, we came up, we retested, but not like a big boom up and a retest, you know? And remember that 618 sitting at about 26,000, so. When should it hit that death cross? Only time will tell, but within like a week, 10 days, something like that, about 10 days. So all eyes on this pennant, man. All eyes on this pennant. Which the 12-hour says we're oversold, about to bounce, so we'll see. And you know what? The new moon is coming in just a few days here. El Salvador is said to be the first Bitcoin country. Isn't that crazy? 24 USD billion. So they should buy all of it. FTT, everything. So we could talk about any token, but they're all just following this Bitcoin. So that's why I'm spending way, you know, there's days when we used to just brush over Bitcoin because, you know, we went over it, but you know what I'm saying, guys? Like, we would just be like, all right, like, what's the next hot piece of coin right now? And get it down. And that was amazing. I had a blast doing that every single time. Unbelievable. So Sky BTC sitting in a bit of a cup and handle. Is that like McAfee pump coin too? Remember, I believe he got the Sky tattoo on his back or something. He definitely got the Sky tattoo on his back, man. 133 people watching, 83 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Okay, now we're getting into ETH. But I like the Sky BTC trade here. I want to put it on your radar. Sky BTC. Accumulate some Sky BTC. Now, if even BTC goes sideways a little longer, we could see some pops in some coins on the low. Okay. Let's see my little private list. We got not a lot of movement. 28% in EVX. On HIT BTC. Not the best. I don't even really trade there. Opacity, okay, is running out of room in a falling wedge, okay, on KuCoin. PROPY BTC, still in this wedge, right? And I'm saying, guys, the whole triangle end is the buy zone. Buy the sweet spot. It's circled. Right now, it is in the sweet spot. So remember this. PROPY BTC looking pretty hot. 116% gains. Inverted head and shoulder, getting to the end of its triangle. PROPY BTC, okay? I want to put this on your radar and remind you. I think I put this trade out too, like a while back, like 2 or 3 days ago. So PROPY BTC, write it down, put it on your radar, put it on your whiteboard, be like, okay, PROPY BTC, I want to check it out. Check out PROPY BTC. And this puppy is on, I believe it's on They say it's on Huobi, but I know you can get it on Uniswap, which is sad. But let's see where else you can get this thing. CUMROCKET. Did that just pump because of that? No, it didn't do anything. But they're trending. They're trending these coins now. It's kind of crazy. Micro Bitcoin Finance. Up 20%. 101. Micro Bitcoin Finance. 21,000 micro Bitcoin equals 1 million Bitcoin equals $102. 1 MBTC micro Bitcoin equals $102. Okay, and there's only 21,000. The micro Bitcoin is a frictionless mining generation MBTC hard-coded on a smart contract to use future store value currency. MBTC is a community-driven fair launch DeFi token to simply function occur during each transaction. Reject LP acquisition. Total supply 21,000 MBT. That's, you know, that's a very small supply, one of the small supplies in the game. That's quite interesting to say the least. I gotta say it's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at that. If I looked at the chart, I'd say, okay, so it did have a beautiful pump. What a nice pump. So pump dump, continue to the upside. Let's see what happened to it. Okay, on the price. Boomed all the way up. Wow, it went up 5,000%. See these things, man? Bam. Since June 6th. So, no, June 4th. Back, it's not even June 6th yet. Bam. Bam. And your local hockey update is 1-1 with the Bruins playing the New York Rangers. And Tuukka Rask just saved it, and they kicked it out of the zone. Nice job with the Bruins. We'll get up with your local NHL news after Crypto Lifer. So check it out. Maybe wouldn't that be cool? They do like a crypto and hockey. Like, okay, guys. Now, this guy is going to talk about crypto, but we're going to talk about hockey. All right, so let's see what's going on here. BLZ bounced off the bottom of the pattern, but still looks fresh to me, right? We made some good gains. I can see this getting up even more. Watch these cup and handles. High risk to trade right now. I do want you guys to be very, very careful, but the BTC pairs still look a little tasty to me. I believe Bitcoin, you know, if they're a strong coin, we could see Bitcoin take a bit of a hit against them. And I want to keep reiterating this idea to everybody. We're going to keep looking at Celsius BTC. And I'm going to keep bringing it up. You'll be like, this guy brings up Celsius every day now. Well, because look, it keeps continuing to go up. 20% in BTC boom and even more. Now, look, breaking out of this pennant, breaking out of that pennant. And if you want to look at Celsius USDT, which is on Bittrex as well. Remember, we talked about getting in this at around $6.50. Okay. The height of it would go to $8. So we would get a $1.50 on the 6. Unbelievable. It would go to 8 beans. All right. And then bam. Now look, it's flagging out. In my opinion, that's a flag. Right? Look at it right here. This is definitely a flag. So if it's flagging out in this manner, okay, highly likely it's going to break to the upside here. Celsius, wanted coin, like a wanted man. All right. Everybody wants this coin. Double bottomed out, breaking to the upside, and I can see Celsius continuing to the upside at about $8.76. Measured move even to this support region or resistance 862. So 862, next call for it, going up another bean. Celsius, man, about to be oversold, rolling over here on the 4 hour. And I can see it roll, and then just continue to flip back up as it goes sideways here. Very bullish sign for Celsius as people say, well, I'm not going to sell my crypto. I'll try to make as much interest as I can off of it and get through the bear market. That's kind of the idea for a lot of people, and that's what they're doing. And so, you know, you could use stablecoin, regular coin, Bitcoin, whatever you need to get through that bear market, you know, or those slower times until you have capital to get back in. And that's the idea, right? Okay. Let's take a look at NuCypher, which it did pump pretty hard. I said look for a retest. It came back for the retest, which was a little lower, but, you know, there you go. Bam. Retest. I thought the retest would be up there. It came back for a lower retest, top of the pattern. Either way, it came back for that retest, ready to pop now. NuCypher, 40 cents. Look for it to continue to break on out like it did out of this falling wedge. We'll see if it's a fake out or a breakout. We'll see though. But that's your kind of safe entry where it's at right now. And then put your stop loss back in the pattern. If it goes back in the pattern, it's bearish. It's not the best idea. And then you could see it move on out. So Let's take a look at our Theta call here. Starting to break out too. Theta, remember? I told you to get into Theta. Let's look at Theta. USDT pair here. So I was looking at Theta. Accumulate between $6.50 and $6.50 and $8, right? Why? Because Theta's got a mainnet coming out. They got a lot of news coming out. Mainnets push projects really, really well. You don't want to forget about Theta. You want to keep it on your radar at all times. Theta is a huge project. Okay, a lot of people are going to be using Theta. It's going to be an ecosystem very similar to YouTube, man. Come on. Would you buy YouTube before anybody else? You're still super early with Theta. It could be $200-$300 coin at one point in its life. Market cap aside, no judgment aside, we could see Theta boom to the upside for sure. Account just kind of, I guess some accounts bounce back a little bit today. We'll see. Bitcoin. 0.4485. Ethereum, Terra. A little bit of Theta. Still sitting on Tether, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready to go all in. Not going alls to the walls. You know what I'm saying? Just not going to do it. Just don't feel it like that. Wow, though. The market, man. Polygon, MATIC. Calling them Opacity. Monero. Deep Brain Chain, even. Coins I've had from like so long, it's redonkulous. Deep Brain Chain. Dragon Chain. Have you guys ever heard of Dragon Chain? Crazy. HOD Protocol. Ren BTC. I really like Ren BTC, man. It's sitting in the same place that it's been for literally the last month straight. So Ren BTC has been on my radar for a long time. And look, it's running out of room. It's doing its things. Inverted head and shoulders. Should break to the upside as well. Watch out for Ren BTC, man. I think it's getting into that coiled up area. So Ren BTC. The USDT pairs got to follow Bitcoin, obviously. I like the BTC pairs a little better right now just because they could kind of trap Bitcoin out. Right now, though, Ren BTC wants to make a more aggressive bounce off the bottom of the trend line here continuously. 1, 2, 3, and fly. Okay? Now, if you trade the market, you also want to look at the USDT dominance, USDT.D, which is US Tether dominance, right? Which should be soaring, and it's actually looking pretty bullish. Now, if Tether dominance is looking in a bit of a bull pennant, we go to that daily. It's oversold on the daily. Yeah, it's ready to rock. It's telling me that the dominance wants to move to the upside, which is kind of scary. If the USDT Tether dominance boom to the upside, what do you think that's going to happen? That's people selling out of everything, getting into USDT, right? So market's feeling super sketchy right now, in my opinion. You need a short or begin to look at it. A lot harder to pattern trade when things aren't going in our favor. But look, there's 115% gains for Celsius BTC. Trade was posted on April 10th. Boom. Broke on out. Continued to go to the upside. Celsius BTC, man. That's crazy, bro. Tutoring, man. What a beast. Luna. USDT doing its thing, but the same thing, man. All eyes on Bitcoin. All right. I'm not going to say, guys, dollar cost average and buy into everything. No. I'm still very wary. Here's my idea. You want to know exactly what I'm doing? I'll tell you right now. Sold out of profit, considering taking some more profits. The closer we get to that death cross, the more I'm like, I'll let this 4-hour ride to the upside, this one more last time to the top of the pattern, and I'm going to take a few more profits out of the market. That's my idea. Once I'm kind of like happy that I'll have enough firepower to unload on the lows, I'm going to watch the market. Now, if I miss and I don't get it on the low like I'm supposed to, I'll be happier than if it dumped on me completely. So I'd rather sell, and not all my bags, but just enough to feel comfortable, okay? Enough to feel comfortable, all right? And to move forward with that idea, right? Because a lot of them are just getting hammered, man. Like, I'm being honest. Like, it's like, you know, Solana even holding 40, but, it's, waves back to 14, was at 32, 35. Like, they're all still holding pretty downward motion, right? Cody BTC we're going to take a look at. That's a trade I'm still holding. Still holding a lot of BTC pairs as well. Okay. Now that Doge trade, remember I got into that Doge trade? It's holding, but not too well, just holding. ETH BTC is up, right? ADA BTC is still up, and AMB BTC. So I'm going to show you the ETH BTC trade that we made here on the live stream. ETH BTC. Now look at it, it's mooning. And what I liked about it is it looks like it's forming a bit of a pennant here and getting really busy. This looks very bullish to me and starting to break to the upside as well. Daily is oversold. That's what worries me here, right? But doesn't mean it's all over. It means we could just be kind of opening up into the pattern here. Let's see. And we could still see some downside on the bottom of the pattern. So what I mean is if we open the pattern up, we kind of come like this. There's a chance that it could come back down here and we could test basically 071. Which should be a little bit of a downward spiral for the daily. Let's take a look at that. 1 hour though is probably ready to, yeah, 1 hour actually looks really healthy. 4 hour, I mean, looks really healthy. The inverted head and shoulders is starting to make its move here and break to the upside. I like ETH BTC. You see, I put my money where my mouth is. It's a trade I'm in. The 1 hour is a little oversold, okay? But everything else looking pretty gravy. All right. Thank you for being here on your live, man. Much appreciated to everyone. Shout out to Sean Broom. Shout out to everyone here. I got 1800 February, but it went back to 1850 a week ago. Isn't that crazy? You never go broke taking profits. See what I'm saying? You gotta take some profits, guys. Hey, folks, crypto enthusiasts here. I want to swap my pancake swap passphrase. October strike. Hey, folks, and crypto enthusiasts here. I want to swap my pancake passphrase. October strike nerve. Oh yeah, October strike, nerve, immune, mass sting, loan, inner oppose against health, saddle. It's pretty funny. And MATIC hasn't held as well as some of my other alts. Solana trending up. MATIC has been stagnant. I mean, MATIC's been pushed and pulled and has huge pumps. Sure, Maze, what's cooking? Has anyone heard of Polyson? Maddie rallying since your stream started. MATIC. Let's take a look, man. That MATIC move. Yeah, starting to rally up there. Yeah, but I believe it's just going to bounce out the bottom of the pattern and take a move, man. Tell you, man, that was the entry for MATIC, I believe. 152. Anywhere in the 150 region, MATIC. MATIC. Let's take a look at MATIC BTC. That's a trade I'm closely looking at and watching like a hawk. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Extending the line, keeping it clean, all about fundamentals, back to the basics. Do we have any divergence? We do have some divergence here too on MATIC BTC. Take a look. Swing down to swing down, and then we got the swing up to swing up here. I believe MATIC's gonna make a. I think they're both gonna go up, but MATIC's gonna make a bit of a move. So I think they're both gonna go up, but MATIC's gonna make the move on BTC. In my humble of opinions. So I'm going to take my risk reward ratio, stop loss 6.89%. Can I even get a little lower on that line? Somewhere right there. Only problem is we have no resistance of moving averages in our favor, so we just kind of have to play it close to the bone here and hope the divergence kicks in. Let's look at the 4 hours, still holding us down, pointing to the downside, but we're getting a flip up there on the 4 hour. It tells us that we're going to be strong moved, right? So MATIC BTC here at 43.28. Remember, I'm in that trade when I want to ladder into the trade, right? Down very small amounts. Okay, so MATIC BTC here at 43.278. This is where I'm going to ladder into the trade yet again here. On this MATIC BTC trade, just honing in on it. I like the pattern that is forming in the consolidation. This is also going to be quick though. You take a look at that daily. Daily's oversold for MATIC. Remember, so it's also a good time to accumulate on the MATIC BTC trade. You're in the range. You're not in like a higher range. You know, you want to make sure you're at least in the lower range if you're going to get into the trade, right? So at 43.18, MATIC starting to pump even just 43.18 there. So I just got, look, I'm going to create the trade. MATIC in at 43.18, bam. And we're going to add to the position that I'm going to make. Eventually it's going to be like $4 grand worth of Bitcoin. I'm going to ride MATIC up and make like $8 grand worth of BTC off MATIC and then call it a day. I'm going to stay focused on my trades regardless of what the kind of market gives me. All right. Like AVAX, USDT. I want to see you come back into the pattern. Kind of, we could say it did. Now it's hovering bottom of the pattern, but it's still like everything else, waiting for that pennant to form on Bitcoin and what exactly where that last little piece will go. Very, very close. Let's look at total and total 2 as well. See what's going on with the entire crypto market cap so we can see where we're at here. Now, I thought we were forming back into this pennant, right? Now, we can come back and challenge 1.32 trillion, and it still would remain somewhat bullish. Right now, we've made a higher low. So I'm going to go with this idea here. And again, it's forming the same pattern. I mean, it's crypto, it's Bitcoin in a nutshell, right? Because Bitcoin's 50% of this entire idea. So it is what it is. But so far, so good. Look, lower low. So we can bounce here off 1.52 trillion and stay above, which so far we are. Now we just need to make a higher high. So I'd like to see the market get to 1.75 trillion and get above it. So really, like, nothing's really going to change until we get above 1.75 trillion dollars. Until then, like, we're just kind of milling around in the same kind of areas, and nothing really speaks to me as a really general change in trend in the market. We get above that for at least, what, 12, I get 3, 4, 5 4-hour candle closes, 15 to 20, 30 hours on that, up above that region. Then I'll start flipping bullish. But until then, like, I'm still a little bearish on the look, still a little bearish look. And also, I've seen these slanted head and shoulders play out before, and I'm not saying it's a guarantee. It's just something that I see. Shoulder, head, it's just making a right shoulder, and then we're gonna dump. Like, it's crazy how many weird signs I feel and see. And that would put us back to support there at $1 trillion. The whole market would go back to $1 trillion. They would suck out another 600 billion right out of the market. I mean, interesting, right? Look at that. So, seeing some strange signs here in the total market cap. Okay, for sure. Let's look at the daily. Daily is also overbought and still has momentum to the downside, saying it does want to make the bottom here. So even if this 4-hour plays out for us right now, we get a move to the upside. It's just the daily in general is really not in our favor. Okay. Atom BTC still holding pretty well. Take a look at Atom BTC. Now I had this in a cup and handle, fell out of the candle, came back down. Let's see here, a lot of insane work there on that. But you can see then it formed another cup and handle here, like a cup with another slight handle, bouncing to the upside. But you're right, like, the market, man. I'm saying you're right to my head. I'm like, it just, every trade just has that holdback, that idea that, I want to go, but like if Bitcoin goes against me, I'm going to take down every single market, every trade, Every setup that looks beautiful, it does not matter how nice the setup looks. You will struggle through that setup, right? MATIC has been stagnant. I think it'll hit 38K, 33K. What do you think BTC volume on 18 May? I don't know, man. The crash of the fraudulent administration. Logan ain't gonna hit Floyd. My man making... My man, the only one making trades for real. Sean Broom. Thank you, man. Sorry, I'm in deep in this game. Go Bruins and BTC. Yeah, I mean, they just caught one on us, though. That's horrible. Mark Barzell. Damn, man. Do you know why IQ is going up? Let's take a look at IQ on Binance, man, because it's brand new. It looks like it got some liquidity. Ooh, wow, it just started to fly again. This thing's interesting. Just came out, right? Or it came out. No, it seems like it's been out for a while. Just out of nowhere, just starting to pump. Huge. That's pretty interesting, huh? Out of nowhere, it just pumps up and just starts to explode. Interesting. Shout out to Justin Kellier. Gotta show some love for the amazing TA, man. Absolutely amazing stuff here, folks. Just showing some love. Been in crypto space for 2 years now, and my first channel I tuned into is Crypto Lifer. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Much respect to you. Crypto Greg. Hey, Lifer. Quick Pete at UMA USDT. Thanks. Anytime, man. What about Bitcoin USDT? You think I sell? Loney Bryant. This message was held. Yeah, life is what it is. Hey, he said, one guy said, hey, I was broke yesterday. I guess I'll be broke tomorrow. Been out since 2017. Damn, man. You been out? Time to get back in. Maybe you never know. You never know. Hex USDT. Let's take a look at Hex. Wow. So far, it's quite resilient to the market, just like we talked about, honestly. And that's a bull pennant. And it's a very sharp bull pennant. Okay. So let's take a look here. 200-day moving average moving closely through the bottom of the pattern. Insane. Right? And look, it's getting extremely tight. And it's holding 5 cents really, really close. So Hex looks pretty crazy right now. Honestly. So honestly, not my favorite coin, but like I don't really care about a coin. Like emotionally, so speaking, like what the coin really, I like fundamentals and I do like knowing what a coin is. Yeah, IQ's been out there a long time. It's weird. I hadn't even heard about it. That's why I'm guessing it's like your IQ score on the blockchain. We'll take a look in a second, maybe. So Hex running out of room, man. Running out of room. All right. So you want to buy up in this last piece of the triangle. You want to get up. You want to get up in there, if you know what I'm saying. Buy zone. There's your buy zone right there for Hex USDT. Okay. Now let's take a look at our different support and resistance lines. Now Hex is kind of, you know, people hold it, stake it, so it's got like all these people fiending to hold it, like they don't sell it. They're gonna be multimillionaires in like 5 years or something. So you got a long fan base. You got the 200-day moving average doing the bottom of the pattern. You have everything that I really like to see. What are these? What are these shifty FUD titles? The FUD titles, Bitcoin Ethereum Live, is 24 coming. I mean, no, I'm dead serious. Is 24 coming? Like, that's not a shifty title. Altcoins to buy that are bear proof. I mean, I went through altcoins that are bear proof. None of that is shifty. Ethereum, we're going to see 18K. Ethereum looks for a bounce. On demand TA, man. I don't know how that's shifty, man. I'll put out your SIMBA BTC token to the moon. SIMBA, baby. Good morning, Lifer. Could you please take a look at Yo-Yo BTC on Binance for midterm? Lovely analysis as always. Thank you very much. We'll take a look at UMA for Crypto Greg. And thank you so much for the super chat from Justin Keeler. Justin Keeler, I believe we say it properly. And right there, there's a buy zone. Stop loss like below this line here. And this would be the triad. It's gains of 100% coming. Stop loss 19%. 20%. See if you can catch a pump on Hex, man. To the moons, as they say in this game. To the moony moons. I like the trade. It looks proper to me. Okay, looks proper to me. Hex. Okay. Hex. And you can buy Hex where? On Hit BTC. Let's see. I feel. Let's see all the places you can buy Hex. I know. I'm pretty sure you can get on Uniswap, which the fees haven't been bad recently, guys. If you want to check out Hex, the fees have not been too bad on Uniswap. Just want to put it out there. You know, just a thought. It's looking strong. That big pump, and it's really holding itself and consolidating pretty well. One-inch exchange, Uniswap, XD, Bitmart. Bitmart's starting. You know, the Bitmart coin actually is pretty interesting as well. Might be forced to open up a Bitmart account. You know. Hex. Hex. USDT. Bitmart. What else can you get this thing? Uniswap. And this has a high rating right now because nothing else is like looking too tasty, right? So I like what I'm seeing here for Hex. It's the one coin that's showing really strong strength right now. And I mean, to show strength right now is like extra strength. It's like bounty extra strong. You know what I'm saying? This coin is bounty strong, you know? So, if I can be as funny as I need to be here, Hex USDT, okay? Okay. Let's see what's going on with the markets. Now, Mana has some news. CEO of Grayscale tweeted about Mana yesterday. And Mana is offered as a trust by Grayscale, and it's now on the Polygon side chain. I mean, that's a pretty big deal, right? So Mana on the Polygon side chain contributes to your voting power in the Decentraland DAO. Check your VP balance on the DAO and contribute to the governance of the metaverse. Pretty interesting, right? Pretty interesting. So we got to wait on this PA, man. Bulls have to hold these levels of support and resistance. We talked about Theta and T-Fuel a lot on the market too. We're looking for the strong coins. HNT, USDT. Let's get into that as well. Thank you so much for the super chat. Got into Hex. And let's look at UMA USDT actually. Let's move on to UMA. PROPY right there. Put this on your radar as well. This trade still looks hot. Still holding itself pretty nicely. So don't give up on PROPY. Watch PROPY B2C. BTC. PROPY. Not PROBEEFY. PROPY. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on and sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. And that's your time, man. That's just your time. I mean, you got nothing left on this earth but your time. They try to play you like it's something else, but that's just not true. It's your time, man. That's all it is. That's all it is. Damn, this game's very close to ending. There's only 3 minutes left in the... 3 minutes left here in the third, bro. The Bruins about to... Ooh. Oh, no, that wasn't us then. But damn. Damn, that's tough, man. Tough. That's why I focus on my... I mean, I love the Bruins, but like, damn, man. NFY to the moon. I mean, literally, with Doge, do you watch Crypto Chico's video? NFY to the moon. I mean, literally with Doge. Did he cover Bunny? No, we have not covered Bunny. SIMBA BSC token to the moon. SIMBA. Who got the keys to my Beamer? Simba. Simba. Simba's catchy. I'll give it to it. It's catchy. Catchy as all heck. Wow, this thing mooned. This thing monsooned on the 30-minute chart. Up 21,000% already. And you know, sometimes these can go up even more. Interesting. You pull a funky fib on these, right? And you see what you got. Are you at the 618? I mean, you kind of are. You're in the golden pocket, pretty close. There's a 618 right there. You're in between the 0.5 and the 618. Golden pocket. Pretty interesting. So, yeah, you can see some movement there. Falling wedge here, moving on this. Take a gamble while the whole market's looking good. Bitcoin at least should be going up tonight into tomorrow. I need some lemons in my life right now. 80% ETH. I got a lemon right here. Is that all right? Get you going in the morning, baby. Yeah. Flyers, New Jersey, USA. Who am I? Stack my change. LOL. Based on your TA and breakouts, hopped into UMA. Looking very good. Now, I like HNT. Look, it's still holding this cup and handle idea here. Look at it. And it's still holding this trend line that I have here. Kind of look, it's like battling this. See how it's like up, broke out. Now it's got to stay above this middle trend line. See that? How it's doing that? It's pretty interesting. The Bruins are going to have to pull the goalie in a second, try to win the game. It's not going to happen, though. Trying to keep it live for you with the NHL and crypto here and the Crypto Liver Show. Every day we give you hockey and crypto. And I tell you what happened to Cam Neely. No. Man. Let's take a look at. So HNT is still holding well. Celsius is still holding well. We're looking at our bear-proof portfolio, right? And, you know, just trying to battle off the bears every single day to keep the bear away. Let's take a look at UMA USDT. Shout out to Crypto Greg for the super Wow. They just scored again, and the game is a wrap for the Bruins as they lose 3-1. Possibly highly unlikely that they win this game. Nasty, man. Nasty, man. Just got checked out the way, passed right up. Oh, wow. Easy empty net goal, and the game was over for the Bruins, man. Just want to see, do I got headroom, man? Do I got some headroom? Can I talk to the studio? Guys, I've told you 10 times in a row. If I don't have enough headroom, I'm going to go absolutely ballistic. You think that Christian Bale, you ever seen him on the set? You're going to see me freak out, guys. I need double-fisted headroom here. Double-fisted studio, guys. I didn't hire this studio team for this type of beep and this type of beep. Next time, I need to have 2. Okay? Stop playing games over there, Tommy. All right, Tommy. All right. All right. I didn't buy you guys steak dinners for nothing now. Christ's sakes. Enough is enough. My studio team pissing me off. You know I'm the studio team, so just talking to myself. Anyways, that's what happens when you stream for a living. You get lost in the digital world. And, yeah, you begin to believe, like, you know, all the thoughts in your mind. Oh, man. That lucky, gotta wear that lucky BTC hat next time. Pulse chain drops soon with X. It's pink, though. I don't really like it, man. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. UMA USDT, man. What happened to UMA? We were doing UMA. Now, I don't like UMA right now. I mean, it double bottom here, and it's booming up, but it's just still in that. You know, only thing is, you know, look at it. Okay. It did the slanted inverted head and shoulder idea. See this? This is the kind of an idea you can play. I've seen this a few times. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Breaks out completely to the measured move. And look, you'd be like, well, how? Well, you'd find the measured move by taking the length of the head. Right? Bam. Neck to the head, and then positioning it, and that really gave you the measured move right there, which was also the 200-day moving average rejection, like rejected by the 200-day moving average. So this is oversold now on the 4-hour, starting to flag out or do something funky. Let's go to the 7-minute. I gotta see what's going on with this price action. 7-minute can give you like a really good like picture of the, I don't want you trading the 7-minute, guys, like religiously at all. I just want you using it to find some market structure, like meaning like, can you see a pennant? And you know, there's a beautiful pennant here on UMA on the 7-minute, and we are resetting on the 4-hour time frame, which is very strong. You guys know that. Very, very strong. So interesting. UMA continuing to the upside. I'm just worried. What I'm worried about, Crypto Greg, is the bottom here coming in for that. It's got to break back into this bottom pattern, right? Back up in there. Another idea that we haul for it. It's in this bigger, yeah, it's in the bigger pattern here. Kind of a broadening. You could call it a broadening opening wedge a bit, right? And it's going to come all the way back up to the top. I would pattern trade it if anything, but then I wouldn't, you know, I might not do much else after it gets up there. But 60% gains coming out of UMA. Interesting. Now, but you can also say, okay, it's in this pattern here, and it's got to, it wants to break back in, and it could get rejected here, you know. Let's look at the 30-minute, and are we getting above moving averages? We are. We're starting to get above them, which is great here, see? And that's a prerequisite for the 1 hour. And we're above them on the 1 hour. We're coming back and retesting, but that's not bad. That happens. That makes sense. 2 hour and the 4 hour just, yeah, we're starting to break above when we need it. We're coming for that 200. We got rejected by the 200 though. So some overall bearish tones in the market that, you know, just can't seem to shake. Take a look at AMBTC. Yeah, Crypto Greg, I like the call, but I don't know. I'm not a little more. So AMB is probably making it look shoulder, head, shoulder, breaking to the upside, right? Now, forming a bit of a pennant here. I think it's doing this. It's getting sharper in the zone, probably coming back down to the downside, but it's in a big cup and handle. AMB BTC. So watch this. Even if BTC gets sold off, if this coin doesn't get sold off as bad, you will make some BTC against the Bitcoin pair. And that's the idea here. Let's take a look at one, man. My baby one. We haven't looked at one in a while. It's crazy, man. A lot of these coins. And now I'm wondering, like, okay, are you going to form a bowl like this? Is this going to be super long consolidation? Oh, sorry. This is ORN. Orion Protocol. We might as well just touch on it. Falling wedge, break to the upside. I'd like to see you break out. Shoulder, head, shoulder broke down. You can see that, right? Getting bearish. Now could it fall down even more? The market's looking kind of dismal, man. It's interesting. I just want to get a confirmed trend so we can begin to short or find the market. Right now, the trend's still a little sketchy. Cake forming a better trend on the BTC pair, right? You just want to see Cake. Can Cake break back into its previous pattern? That's really all that matters. Right there, Cake is. And you know, it's actually pretty cool because it's above the moving averages now. And look at that on the 1 hour above it. And look what we have here now. We have a shoulder, we have a head, and we have another shoulder there too for Cake kind of getting busy. Bit of an ascending triangle for Cake too on the BTC pair. Quite interesting, to say the least. Interesting. That says Cake wants to break to the upside. It's like Cake knows something that we don't, right? Will you do eat those, please, when you get time? Thank you, sir. Maddie Who Knows with the 888. Shout out to Maddie Who Knows. Much respect to you, my friend. Thank you for coming on into the live, being a part of my live. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Maddie, man, all the way up there, man. All the way up there, bro. All the way up there. The Canadians, bro. The Canadians. The good old Canadians, bro. Yeah, hey, bro. Hey. Hey, hey. So, yeah, we can see Cake kind of reclaim its high here in the BTC pair. It's interesting. This is the one that's actually kind of really starting to formulate a plan. You could say Cake was already breaking out of its bear pennant. This was Cake's bear pennant and said, you know what? I'm okay with breaking out. So good thing right there. We saw a bear pennant break to the upside, in my opinion. And you could claim it's still, someone could say, well, it's still in a bearish toning rising wedge. And it looks all sweet right now, but it's not out the water yet, right? This could break to the downside. The whole length of the bottom of the pyramid there. That will bring it right back down to size. So it's interesting. We're going to watch it and watch it closely. Also, let's pull some fibs on it to see what levels of fibs it's having some stress with or trouble with, or, you know, what it's looking at. And, you know, it did bounce off the 786. Now it bounced off the 706. Now it's bouncing off the 0.5 fib, and it's in a pretty healthy position. Sam, just joined a week ago. Wish I could contribute more, but I'm driving an 18-wheeler while listening to you most of the time. Thanks for your dedication and family values. Love the rat video, by the way. Shout out to Pitts Pilot, man. Much respect to you, man. Thank you very much. I see you out there on the road, and I hope I can help you with my voice here as you're driving through those wheel, you know, delivering what we need, doing what you got to do out there, man. Cake and Dot, which do you prefer? I like Cake a lot. I think Dot's like a stronger, more fundamental project in the long run, but I think Cake is really, really nice. And honestly, like, I don't want to put Cake down. You never know. Cake could be amazing. Hey, Sam, nice mellow Saturday evening night stream. If you have a moment, last time Cake compound was high, I didn't take profit. If Cake goes down, is it best to take compound profit and then go back in again? Yes, I believe you should. Even if the compound is high, I mean, you want to make sure you're taking some profits. You always have to take some profits, guys. Super important. Okay? Super important. Block stacks starting to form its movement here at the bottom of the pattern. Could break to the upside as well. I'm watching it kind of channel its way here. STX, man, block stacks. So keep that on your radar. Write it down. Block stacks. Adam Lowton, we will not kindly text that corny number that you put out. Thank you for trying to bombard the channel and getting caught by the bot. Irish. Yes, all day. Wow, you right. How do you know I'm Irish, man? I just look Irish. What's so funny about being Irish? What's your honest thoughts on Doge? I think Doge can continue to pump. People are saying it's going to hit $2. All right. Let's look at the market cap for Doge. I hear a lot of $2 calls for Doge. Let's get realistic. All right. Let's get realistic. Sailor Moon, man. That's always been big. Wow, up 103%. Sailor Moon. Look at that. How about that Safe Moon yacht? Not gassing up today. Struggling. What are your honest thoughts on Doge? So take a look at Doge. You look at its market cap, which is bigger than XRP's, which is absurd. Right? But its market cap, 46 billion. It's got to go to 96 billion to double up. Right? And then it's got to go. So this has to go 1, 2. I mean, have a great weekend. $20 super chat. Are you kidding me, man? Shout out to you, bro. Pitts Pilot, man. I can't believe you did that, man. I aspire to be in your position day trading for a living and quitting my day job. What do you recommend to get to where you are? It just takes like high perseverance and just continuous the will to want to win, man, no matter what, honestly, and to get with a team. You got to join a group and you got to get some tutoring. Like I offer tutoring one-on-one, which no one does online. So if you like some tutoring, come check me out. If you guys would like tutoring, you can check me out right here. This is my entire schedule. So you hit this link, it brings you to my schedule, and then you click a day. Remember, this is USA Eastern time. So right now it'd be 10:14 p.m. at night. So check it out. Just want you guys to know that. All right. See what's going on right here. I almost feel like I have tutoring tonight out of nowhere. I feel like I have tutoring at like 10:30 or something. The person's like, well, I'm watching the stream and you're not at the tutoring. And I'm like, that's happened to me before. I've been tutoring when I've been streaming when someone I need a tutor. And they're like, yo, you need to tutor me. And I'm like, dang. Shame. Okay, so yeah, we were live streaming. Yeah, see, I always tell my wife that we can't have tutoring during the live stream. So a tutoring session was booked at 9 p.m. But so that's a scheduling issue. So Michelle Louis, I missed the tutoring session because I was tutoring live. Honestly, it's funny. Then I know who I'm tutoring if they didn't complain, then they missed the live stream. It's just funny, right? Anyway, I'll get to the bottom of it. I usually switch it. I really feel bad though. I don't like to do that. Interesting. My wife had family over today and she was overwhelmed. She gets overwhelmed a little bit, prematurely. Oh, she's the best, man. I love her, man. I love her. I love her. When she has family over, she just cooks so much food and gets so ready for everything, and it's just like it stresses her out a little bit. I just want her to relax, and focus on the business. But it's all good, man. Everyone's talking Luna at $6, right? This is your last chance. Don't miss out on Luna, Crypto Pimpin', keep up the great content, man. Shout out to you, man. Frank Rambo, dang, huh? Can XRP reach 3 digits per token? Actually, like people have been saying, I think that's insane, honestly. Oh, like $100? Yeah, yeah. Good morning, Lifer. Could you please take a look at Yo-Yo BTC on Binance midterm? Yo-Yo BTC on Binance. Okay. Yeah, so Derek, man, if you want to get tutoring from me, start with tutoring. Maybe you stick with me, maybe you go on. But I start you on your journey, and you begin to learn. And you got to have to understand the charts. You got to understand what's going on. And you got to get in a position where, I don't know, you're kind of like, you feel comfortable with trading. And it starts small. Like, you're not just going to overnight become a G. It's going to take you some time. But once you get there, you're going to feel mastered and accomplished. And you're going to know what you know. And you could use it in any market for the rest of your life. So definitely something important to look into. I highly suggest everyone in their life knows technical analysis. It just might help you make some extra money one day. You could hear about a positional strength or something like, you know what, I like that idea there. So here's my accumulate Cartesi right in here. Here's an idea that I keep putting out. I like the idea. Now, a lot of this is depending on the market not going down to complete smithereens, right? Which I'm not bearish. Honestly, I'm not telling you I know what's going to happen. I'm not bearish. I'm not bullish right now. I am just waiting. Shout out to my lifers, man. You guys are so real. Thank you for all my lifers who DM me, even about just like things in the group and stuff like that. Much respect to you guys. Love you. Shout out to Stack, man. Stack, man, you're becoming a real one, man. I appreciate you, bro. I see you, man. I see you, Stack. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you guys. Did you say thank you today? Yo, did you say thank you today? That's another thing too. Did you say thank you today? He's like, you want to become something? You want to do all these cool things? Did you say thank you today? It all starts with gratitude, man. I'm dead serious. Starts with gratitude. All starts with gratitude. 110%. 110%. Wing USDT. I like Wing. Had a bit of a pop today. Then kind of got sold off again sideways there last few hours there. But, this morning started to make a bit of a move. GRT is still holding that 72 cents on the low, man. Can this market dig its way up out of the hole? I want to take a look at the dollar index too. The DXY. We're going to take a look at what's going on with that dollar bill, yo. Okay. Now, it dumped and retested, right? So inverted head and shoulder did break to the upside. Came back to retest the top. Wow, so the dollar struggled. Look at that horrible dump to the downside. And look, it's still just going to the downside. In the 1 hour could bounce, but I mean, it's the 1 hour, right? The daily's already overbought, and this thing can't get up above its previous highs. So the dollar needed to break up above this high here for it to remain bullish. I mean, even gave it a small target, it had to break above this high at 90.75. Could not do that. We even saw shoulder, head, shoulder break into the downside. Bearish tones for the dollar, continuing to the downside. It is double bottoming here. Is that the end of it? And if it's, you know, if it's fall down, I don't know. I think there's more coming for the dollar to drop to the downside. I think we want to test this low and see what's going on at 88, and then we'll go from there. But so far, so good for the crypto market. If the dollar is tanking on us, that's something we want to see, right? I didn't look at the Dow Jones on Friday. We'll just take a look at the Dow Jones as well. Just see what's going on. It was in this rising wedge. Trying to make sure, you know, I did some work on it. Let's see if it did anything that I thought it was going to do the last time we looked at it together. Look, it mimicked my play. Look, up, down, up, down. It's interesting. Broke to the upside. There's a W kind of moving. Interesting. It came down and bounced off support, came back up, hit resistance, came back down, bounced off support again. Now, the Dow's about to put an all-time high yet again. I mean, they got to keep printing money until they push the Dow into an all-time high. Guaranteed. If you really want to know what's going on with the market, I suggest you follow George Gammon. George Gammon on YouTube. George Gammon on YouTube. I look to have him on the show one day because my show is also going to be about finance. It's not just going to be about, you know, we're going to take some of our crypto into real estate. I'm going to show you the real estate that I buy. We're going to continue to move forward, guys, as a team. I'm going to show you how I invest it and where I invest the money and what I do with it. This is going to become a lifestyle show, really, in a way, when we break out and show you the lifestyle that we get to live and do whatever we want. It may take patience. It may take time. We're going to grind it out until it happens, and then we're going to be able to hire whoever we want to build the channel the way we want to build it, to advertise it the way we want to advertise it, and to continue to grow. So this is a legacy in the making, and I'm not going to stop until I get what we need. And I have no choice. I have my back against the wall. I have no backup plan here. It's YouTube or bust for me, right? I do not have another job that I can go and just pick up and handle. I could always video edit, but I'm really done doing other people's bidding, so I really don't see myself being able to work for someone else ever again for the rest of my life. Anything is possible, right? I don't like to say and throw out assertive guarantees, but I really don't see myself saying yes sir, no sir. Fund BTC, I keep putting this up here, man. Unification. Just keep talking about how it's coiling up and probably about to break to the upside. Very interesting. I got my eye on this thing on Poloniex. I don't know if it's fixed. I don't know what's going on, but this thing is kind of calling my name, man. Fund BTC. Look at Algo BTC. Now, Algo BTC looks a lot better than a lot of other coins. It is at the top of the pattern, which we could see it come back down, right? It's opening up, but it's coiling it and losing, you know, running out of that, like, that upward and downward momentum, starting to get tight. Bit of a cup and handle as well. Then you can eat the actual mint leaf. You eat the mint leaf, you know. Every other morning I take a mint leaf from my local garden, my garden in my house there. Outside I grow some herbs. And I mint leafed it up. Interesting. Huh. You know, this market is very, very hard for a beginner to trade. I just want you guys to understand that. We're still in extreme fear, you know, and when you're in extreme fear, the bullish movements don't get as much praise as they did. Back then, mainnet, this, that, you know, any big movement would get a big push up. RSR even still falling off. Great times to buy, but you gotta, I'm just watching this market closely. I'm really watching it closely, very patiently. It's trying my patience. It's trying my patience greatly. Now, we're coming down for the retest. Let's take a look at Theta on the 4 hour. And then I want to look at some market structure. So I'm going to look at the 1 hour, and I'm going to see what's going down. When I say I want to look at market structure, I say I want to look at how the pattern is. Is it clean? Does it look cleaner? Does it look better than it used to? What's going down with the market structure of the actual idea that I'm looking at, right? So like Theta looks like, just on the smaller time frame, that yeah, it's forming a pennant that could break to the upside. One thing I do see here that I just want to bring up, because I bring up all tones and I do recognize all things. I see a shoulder, I see a head, and I see another shoulder there. That's a down thing, but we did spike up already. suggesting that maybe it's been negated already. Just something to throw out there. Just wanted to point it out. And they don't always break to the downside. There's a 68% chance of the bearish tone. There's a, this is a 68% we break up. We may not even break up. I love this song, man. This song's dope. Shout out to Harris, man, for doing this, man. Harris, you made some dope beats, bro. Fantom holding 31. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder, even double top. Look at the bearishness all over the place. You can just see bearish tones just laying down, right? Laying down on us. The sad thing to me is this. I don't want to let go because I'm like, if this market does drop where it does drop, it's like sad. Like then we're kind of in a choppy market where we're going to have to really work really hard. We're going to have to learn more. We're going to have to really push it. It's kind of good for people who want to learn how to trade for a living. It's going to show them really what's going down. And we're going to have to short a little bit. We're going to have to long a little bit. We're going to have to do a little bit of both. We're going to have to look for yield and we're going to have to do our thing, right? And we will. And it's going to be what it is. We're going to fight tooth and nail every single damn day. But discourages a lot of newbies out of the market if we get to these new lows, if we get past these old lows, right? So let's hope these billionaires were done playing their China games and all their FUD and they're going to do this and they're going to do that, but they're not going to do anything. A bunch of nonsense with the China trading FUD, man. It's really insane. Look at COS. This is Contentos. This one's running out of room. Only a matter of time. USDT pair really wants to break to the upside. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this starts to break up tomorrow. Honestly, this is getting tight. Very, very tight. And then Solana, our baby Solana. And we'll also take a look at T-Fuel for you because you got to take a look at T-Fuel. Now, look at Solana. Solana, to me, broke out of the bull pennant. I mean, the bear pennant here. That's a breakout of the bull pennant. Bear pennant. Came back down, bounced off of support for the retest, broke up again, bounced off the next support, continuing to rip. So we look at Solana. We know we have resistance here at 42. Okay. And we know we have support right here at 34. And we know we have support right there at 37, which we bounced off of pretty nicely as well. And then we have resistance at 48, resistance at 51, and resistance up there at about 58.47. Okay. So, do we see bearish divergence? We do right here on Solana. Swing up to swing up. We see swing down to swing down. Okay? Tells us we should drop. We did drop. We bounced off of support. So this support has to hold. 37, which did. We bounced back up. So, look. Support did hold right there. So, you can go to the 7-minute time frame. Throw this into the long consolidative bull flag that it was in here. See, I could see this thing break to the upside. And boom, 44, 47. All right. And that could be the measured move of Solana. But, yeah, we do see a little bit of hidden bullet. Not too bad. We're still swinging up. To me, they're pretty parallel. For the first time, that's no bearish divergence right there on the 7-minute. It's all right. She's all right. Bit of a cup and handle, if anything else, honestly. You want to play that idea, right? Now we'll get you to about 48. Back in business for Solana. All right, and then you go to small. Then you want to go to like the daily time frame. We want to really take a look at what's going on. What I mean by that is I want to see what the daily time frame support and resistance lines look like. So I can clearly see we had a little bit of issue at 40. 40 is a big number. We're having issues there right now, right? We have clear support back at 24, support right there, and strong support there at 35. So it looks like we can range between 35 and 40. I'll be happy for Solana because that means it broke out of its pennant, did the double bottom, starting to make its moves, right? Apple left on the Fibonacci. We'll pull it up there. We'll see what we got. We came down to, all the way to the 886. That's a huge retracement. And then we bounce here. We bounce off the 618. Now we're above the 0.5 Fibonacci level. I like what we see. Now I want to look what this looks like on the 4-hour here. Okay. just to map out. We're getting into a channel here, an upward channel too, which sad to say, right? Rising wedge. We can come up and break to the downside, come down and bounce off of 36 one more time. So we're tracking it. We're tracking it. We're looking at Solana closely. All right. Injective Protocol on my radar as well. That one's just kind of maybe almost about to break back in the pattern, but we're not sure yet. So some things are back in the pattern, some things are not. This was in a bit of a nice cup and handle too before it began to rip. Before the whole market just stopped out. And that's why you get stopped out for 18% instead of losing it all. You would have lost even more, believe you me, man. Or you'd be waiting for it to come back up. You'd have no capital. If the market dumps even more, then you can't get back in, man. You'd be surprised. You dump that one. If you could lose a G and dump 500 back in and gain 3 grand back on a dump, you know. Check it out. Breaking to the upside, getting right there at 0.1509. I could see one breaking on out here. One BTC Harmony, baby. Oversold on that 4 hour. Take advantage of these oversold bounces on the 4 hour. Sunday could be low liquidity fun day as we get a little bit of a bounce for these altcoins. So I'm watching closely on one USDT as well, man. One USDT. Watch it closely, baby. Watch it closely. One BTC. Okay, someone asked me to go. I want to look at a few weird coins. HODL. That HODL coin, whatever happened to it? It was in a pennant. I believe it fell out of that pennant, broke on out. Let's see. Down again today. Ooh, just collapsed. So look, it doesn't always work out. See, this was a bull pennant. Right here. Looked like it had some promise to it. Broke to the downside, you know. Man, a lot of these coins are shady too, man. I'd be very, very, very wary and be very careful of these little crap coins, man. For sure. You never know what you're really getting here. You have no clue. You have no idea. You, my friend. You right there. So look, my hand can go off screen, but you can still see it, so like it counts. That's trippy, right? And I could disappear, but I'm still here. Hey, what's up, guys? Switch it up, switch it up. Always playing games. I'm like a little kid, man. I'll never grow up. Bro, what did you do about your Flare Finance? They're supposed to do a buyback on Bunny. It's on their website. WBNB is rewards warned for staking Bunny. I entered Frankenstein Finance. Crypto life is the truth. Appreciate all the great tips and tricks. Snooty Snoots. Also seem like a genuinely good dude. Can't replace that. Can't replicate that. Appreciate you, dude. Shout out to Snooty Snoots. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you or girl, whoever you are, Snooty Snoots. Shout out to you. Paul Berry, sorry for the newbie question. But when you're saying on WB, is that another compound website? No, that's Wrapped BNB. Wrapped BNB is just a form of BNB that takes place on Binance Smart Chain. You can use Wrapped BNB or you can use BNB. It all depends. I'm staking on Bunny Finance. It's not automatic, but they got some news with chaining and lottery like Pancake Swap. Yeah, we got our Bunny. I got my Bunny continuing to do its thing. Singularity.net from Tyrone Sampson. AAGI, baby, buy bug back. That does what for Bunny? Bro, I went long in ETH. Do you think it's a good idea? I'd be careful going long on anything right now. They're supposed to do a buyback. I would only have trades with the stop loss ready to rock, or I'd be going long. If you're going long, I would be going long for like a year or two. I found an energy project to complete it. Have you heard of Everest? Yeah, we went over Everest recently. Oh, but ID is hot. Yeah, that's what Everest is, right? We went over it one day on the live stream now. It's funny. It takes me so long to remember these things sometimes. Let's take a look at Everest. Tight like a leather vest. Everest. Tight like a leather vest. Everest. I don't want a better bet. I don't want to tell that. He likes to Everest all day. down 4%. Let's take a look at what Everest is. The chart didn't look too good, and the website's a bit shady. Global financial service platform, licensed and regulated custodian service provider. Pay and receive money from anywhere globally via its connected bank and financial network. Well, I can read it in Peter's voice. P2P, peer to merchant, B2B. Hey, Lois, it's got government to person. It's got person to birth. Hey, Chris, check it out. You can go personal or business. Any cryptocurrency or fiat. Guys, the whole Family Guy family loves cryptocurrency. I love crypto. Hey, Meg, I'm going to take all your Bitcoin and sell it. All right, don't worry, Meg. Digital e-voucher service to issue the process payments, store and share documents, physical cards and records, military-grade security and privacy. Awesome. Everest Solutions, cloud fintech platform providing a regulatory compliance and value transfer toolkit, which solves a variety of identity, value, audit, reporting, and agency management challenges. It's pretty crazy. Everest Technology is a decentralized platform with a massively scalable payment solution. Everchain, with a multi-currency wallet. EverWallet is a native biometric identity system. EverID, a value tracking token. The credit, all integrated to existing infrastructure with an easy-to-deploy software appliance. The Everest API Gateway. Everest develops a complete solution for a new economy. They got the Everchain, the EverWallet, the EverID, the credit token, and the Everest API Gateway. Looks pretty cool, I'll be honest. Maybe they had some news, I'm not sure, but they seem to have pumped today pretty hard. ID, and we were looking at it earlier. What do you think of El Salvador potentially making Bitcoin legal tender? Yeah, Benny is doing what Pancake does with their lottery rules. Hey, I like what they're going. I like what they're doing, bro. I went long and you never know. Weed coin THC. That's funny, man. Shadow Linton. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Cryptocurrency for the Family Guy family. All we like to do is buy Bitcoin every single day. Hey, Chris, give me all your Bitcoin. Hey, Lois, I think I found some Bitcoin in my beard. All right, so T-Fuel, man. We talked about T-Fuel a lot, bro. We went over it so many times. Congrats to T-Fuel, man. Call on the channel. Let's go over the call. Let's talk about it. I like to toot my own horn. Nah. I like to show you guys when we make a good trade as a team, as a group, right? Especially when the market's funky. But I'm telling you, man, that T-Fuel coming out. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tuesday. Watch this one. T-Fuel. 216 Tuesday, right? Let's see what it did here. So I'm sitting there telling you, hey guys, look. Play close attentiones. Let's see here. Came up, did that bounce? And that's when I'm like, guys, watch T-Fuel, you know. Put out a call to watch T-Fuel, but I can continuously kind of followed it along here. Look. Had multiple charts, so like, watch T-Fuel right here. I said it again. And here's the rating. Here's the actual chart rating too. 1 to 10 rating, I gave it, was an 8 rating. I normally don't give an 8. I'm very stingy. But I believe we're going to break to the upside. 148% gains. You got 33 already on T-Fuel. Began to make a move. So shout out to everyone who put T-Fuel on the radar, who realized that T-Fuel was hot during this time right here. And here's the actual call too. In the buy zone right here. So let's see how the call kind of plays out. There's the buy zone. So when it came back down, bomb, snatch up. Snatch on up. And that's on 521. Okay? So 521, I'm giving you the buy zone. Right now, the price there was 33 cents. I'm giving you the buy zone to come back down. Right? So that's when it was sitting up here at 33. It came back up. I do the buy zone. And I also tell you guys, too, to buy the bottoms of the pattern. So I want you to wait for it to come back down and snatch it up in my green box. And what did it do? It came right back down into the green box. Bam. Nailed it. 25 cents. You could almost be up 100% now. It's that it did go to, it went from 25. Look, you could have made 100% on the move. 86% anywhere in. But shout out to anyone who got into T-Fuel. 75% gains for T-Fuel, man, in this crazy market. But we picked it out. It was one of the trades I was staring at, and I mapped it out for you guys. That's why you pay the 99. Because even when the market's sketchy, I'm out there looking at it. I'm out there looking, researching, understanding why something may have momentum as opposed to something else. There's research, there's fundamental research, there's an actualization of what's happening in the market, and there's also market sentiment, as well as looking at Bitcoin like a hawk. So it's an all-inclusive job to trade crypto. I commend you all for taking it on and wanting to come in here with me, and for wanting to kind of be the best at everything you do. So much respect. Hard to get a good set crew. Safe Moon Yacht hit by high gas fees here in CA. I know, right? Who put that light in the summer camp? Who put that light in the summer camp? What do you think about Frankenstein Finance? Could you accumulate before Halloween? That's funny, man. Wookie Choo. Just checked out George Gammon. His latest video has clickbait titled "The Coming Collapse of Crypto." I look forward to your thoughts after you watch it. I haven't watched, but will. George Gammon, man, I love that guy. CKB doing a T-Fuel. Yeah, let's look at a CKB. We talked about Nervos too as well. Let's see here. Went over it on the, I know we went over it on the live stream a few times. Sad, man. Crypto YouTubers get a bad name because of all the scummy crypto YouTubers. Like, I was watching a guy today that I actually respect, and he's like, you know, all those guys on YouTube talking about crypto, he's like, they tell you to buy a coin, but they actually didn't buy that coin. They just got given that tons of that coin by the developers, and then they just dump it on you. And honestly, it's kind of sad, but that's probably what happens a lot, right? So once they get on the inside, right, I pray that I can like somehow circumvent that by the tutoring and the teaching, and just like continue to stay on target. And Ethos, sir, please. What do you think about Frankenstein Finance? Could you accumulate more before Halloween? That's so funny. Can you please take a look at ETH once? We looked at ETH. Like the hair, bro. Less soap, always a good thing. Yeah, I don't have to use that much soap anymore, man. You know, just kind of stay away from the products. Binance, best I'm aware, has backed P Bunny's site at Paul Berry. Yeah, I believe they have. Bunny is doing what Pancake does. We're big Bunny people here, as I have a Pancake Bunny hoodie. Farmer baby, and it says Bunny, baby. That is that bunny. Oh, you're right here. You can see it. You can see it. Rocking the chain, always rocking the chain, because I couldn't rock the chain when I worked the job, so I rock the chain now. Early days for CKB. I believe, too, starting to make a move. Nervos, the Nervos Network, good place to be, right? And then you can see like a little fib on that as well. That bounced low, and now it's no golden pocket. 616. That's in a hot spot right there in the 0.5 and the 618. Starting to get the moving averages coiling. Starting to get tight. Tight moving averages, place to be. Rarible took a beat down, but honestly, I think NFTs are going to start to make a killing. This may be your bottom for Rarible at about 911. Went all the way back up to 988. Interesting. They're the only farm that sustained themselves on Polygon. Should I sell ETH now? Etho, sir. Etho. What is Etho? That came out like yesterday or 2 days ago or something. Heard 2 or 3 people talking about it in the group. Etho Protocol. Down 13%, 222. You can get it on Uniswap Etho Protocol. The Etho Protocol, freedom of data. The Etho Protocol is a decentralized protocol and project. To its core, the project was born out of a dream to build an entirely democratized internet free from the centralized hands, where all data information is completely held in the public domain. Yeah, in order to provide distributed data following the principles of blockchain, we are utilizing IPFS. Yeah, enough of these people, the hands that be, trying to take us down, man. Could blockchain get us away from the alien technologies and our rulers, the Greys who are circumvented us from underneath the down underground bases that Phil Schneider had told us about? Did I just blow your mind? Maybe I should. Maybe you should look up Phil Snyder and find out while his hand got shot off. You never know. Get hemp soap and hemp lotion for the feet. Stuff works great. Wow, pass me down. Bunny called Jack. Vicious bitter the cats. Dogs get sent. Packing by it. We got a pass me down bunny called Jack. Vicious biter. The cats and dogs get sent packing by it. Oh, that's crazy. Is BTC going to break out from this dip? Anyone real out there? Shout out to Kevin. Kevin, let's take a look. Kevin said, is BTC going to break out from this dip? Anyone real out there? I know how he feels. Sam, great hoodie. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. They get rich, you get poor. Fed bails out Wall Street. Discover how you get screwed. George Gammon really breaks it down for you. All right. The coming collapse of crypto. Warning signs. That's no good. He's probably talking about the Tether stablecoin, which people have gone over many, many times. But you never know. You know, he's going to say, oh, they're going to pull the rug out from Tether, yada, yada, yada. I've heard it many, many times. I think that's where he's going. You know, I like how we talked about the economy, though. He's interesting. Can you please check out Wink? We'll take a look at Wink. So, Kevin, I am real, and I'm here for you. And I love you, bro. And we did go over Bitcoin numerous times. If you want to go back to at the beginning of the video, by all means, at the end of this, jump onto the back and see what happened for Bitcoin. Get that knowledge, find out. And I think that's why the video gets so many views. Right when I stop, the video gets more views. And it's the idea, I think, because people realize, oh yeah, I missed this section. I got to get in. So yeah, there's the candle at 35.5. We already talked about it. We said the bounces are happening, and the bounce is occurring here. 4 hour ready to rock. We're oversold, double bottomed, and ready to go. We gave you the trade. We kind of minted it. We talked about it. All right. So the idea right here was the trade, because I think I forgot to post it, which I'm a little upset about right now. But just a pattern trade up to the top of the pattern, 6% gains, and then put a stop loss here at the below here, 3.79. Just a BTC scalp. Really nothing else to say, nothing else to do here. Watch this level of resistance. We might get a bounce. You might want to take some profit right there. And definitely right around there if we ever kind of wick back up into that area. Target, though, is even lower right there at 38.26. Okay. You open the position right around where you're at, and the stop loss is here. Now, if you want to get nice with it, you go to that 7-minute, 15-minute, see what we're doing. 7-minute looks pretty good. This actually looks not too bad. 30-minute, but the 30-minute wants to curve down. And we got the divergence established, though, on the 30-minute. This is really key here. Swing down to swing down on Bitcoin, and swing up to swing up on the 30-minute there. Tells us that Bitcoin's all right. That's established bullish divergence. Bottom of the pattern has been established, in my opinion. We can all kind of breathe easy right now. I believe we're going to make our way back to the top of the pattern for now. For now. We found the pattern, and we're going to break back up to the top. But that's my belief, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm giving you a trade on top of that right there. It's not the best trade. Risk 3% to gain 5.86. Pretty, like, skintily trade. But that's what happens when you get this tight into the zone. The trades start getting super tight as well. Trade was even better earlier had you taken it right when I gave it to you at the beginning of the live stream. Okay, so check it out. If you join my $99 Patreon, I also pay for the top tier token metrics. So check it out. Every week, we go over weekly screen share. We're also going to go over the token metrics together. I'm also going to have a few people kind of in a think tank kind of tracking these and watching them closely. So token metrics becomes free. Right now, look, if you were to sign up now and click on this, and check it out, I can do all these things, right? So I can actually get into more subscriptions and add them to our subscription and get them in there, right? So if you look at the pricing right now, look, investor, $75 a month. Okay? Hodler is $29.99 a month. This is $8.99, $900 a year, man, for the investor portfolio. And I do that and add that. So then if you join my Patreon for $99, you get the $75. I'm going to give this to you every week. And you can even DM me and say, hey, Lifer, like, the group's small enough that, like, you know, and we even have some other people that share it too. So, like, we're very, you get that included. And token metrics has been shown to be pretty good. And we're going to put it to the test as well and find out how it really does in the market. So we're going to put it to the test and see what's going down. So Dave, I hope I helped you, man. Check out Crypto Legends video. Very short video, but great content. We're checking it out. What's the volume looking like? Any opinion on Rocket? Thank you, Lever. Getting me Bunny at the early. Yeah, man, we got into Bunny so long ago, man. Crazy. Can you look at Tron, please? Token metrics is sick and have it since Crypto Love mentioned it. Rajneet S. Yeah. Drop the link. Drop the link to the Patreon. So yeah, you join the Patreon, you get all my calls, everything that I went over right now, and all my exclusive stuff that I've went over, everything I talk about, everything I'm doing, and even more. And this guy who just doesn't stop talking. Oh, that's me. I'm gonna copy the link. Why does it do that, man? That should be it, though, right? I mean, why would I even paste this here? I'm just thinking, you guys can click it right there. What the heck is wrong with me? I'm a bit of a slow guy or something, man. Like a bit of slow things in me AD. Like, I think something, man, I just keep doing it, won't come stop doing it, I just do it again and again. And it stop, man. Stop, mate. Stop, mate. So there you go. Here is the Crypto Lifer Selector membership. $25 a month was how we started. We blew up, made a lot of people a lot of money, had a lot of fun, and decided it was time to move on to the 99. Now we have the amazing 99 package, which gives you everything that you need. Let's take a look at what you get in the 99 package. In the 99 package, in this tier, you receive access to all my trading rooms, which include Telegram rooms that I've already created, that have bubbling people in them ready to help and ready to learn and ready to actually have an awesome time. The charts and calls only room, get exclusive calls. Beginner room, where you can fine tune your skills if needed. The Uniswap and presale room, the Binance Smart Chain room, where I teach you BSC and the newest farming gems. Also learn how to yield farm here as well. And the general strategy room, talk with traders from around the world 24/7 and build and fine tune your strategy. You also have access to my entire portfolio, and I'll tell you what I am buying and selling when I do it. Initially, I will do at least one live stream each week. And now I've changed it to I do one live stream every week with my Patreons where I answer portfolio questions and go over strategy. People really like it, and it's pretty awesome. OK Coin using MATIC Incorporated is just the start of mass adoption. Especially ETH Pig keeps dragging its carcass. Ooh, sorry to hear that, man. But yeah, there's plug in the Patreon. Plug in the old Patreon, just so you guys know. Everyone's like, we already know. We're already in it. We're all here. It's only 120 of us. But gosh dang it. Get your Anchor. Let's take a look at Anchor BTC. That's another trade that I'm in. And Bitcoin's starting to move, man. Starting to move just like we thought, off of what? The bullish divergence. Learn your stuff. Learn your things, kids. Learn your things. Learn all that cool stuff that you do there. I'm just messing around. So take a look at Anchor BTC. Why I'm still in it. What do I like about it? What's going down? Pretty crazy chart. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Now, it was sitting in this beautiful consolidative point here, and then it kind of broke back down, and now it's consolidating it again, and it's running out of room. So I believe this is a hot project here and a hot topic, and I like what we're seeing here for Anchor BTC. So I put this at a call. The call is still valid, guys. If you are a lifer, if you're a Patreon, you're still wondering, this call is still extremely valid right now. More valid than ever at 279 Satoshi. Anchor BTC. I think something's telling me we're going to see a big pop in this tomorrow. The charts are conveying that we're about to get busy on Anchor BTC. Some news, some surprise news, something going on. 82% gains right up there to that level. And we're really in a bit of price discovery. We don't have a lot of, fine, a little bit of support and resistance there and there. But once we break up through there and get above, once we get 100 Satoshis to 379, and we break above 379 sats, I mean, this thing's going. It's going to 516. So I like Anchor BTC right now. One of the strongest coins in the game. You can see that it's consolidating very, 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 very healthily against what's going down with Bitcoin. So don't forget, Anchor BTC, put it on your radar. Say, the Crypto Lifer went over this one a few times, and he said it was like his favorite trade that night. Maybe there was a reason. You can also buy this on Coinbase, just so you know. Now, not many trades are going to get high ratings right now. It's a tough trading situation. You know, I give a rating call to all my trades, 1 through 10. Obviously, if I think they're all like very highly decent trades, but then I give you a trading through that. So if I give you 5 calls, one might be an 8, one might be, and if I give an 8, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to say, hey, I'm not a generous guy when it comes to the calls. So it's like 6, 7.5. Once I'm into the 8 region, 9 region, you're like, if I give you a 9 trade, I'm basically screaming at you saying, highly likely this is going to go to the upside. Again, none of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Now you're trading BTC for Anchor Boss. Yes, Anchor BTC, baby. Anchor BTC. Anchor USDT, baby. No, we're trading Anchor BST US. We want the Bitcoin, man. We want the Bitcoin. We don't want to play the games. Also, if you look at the USDT pattern, it does not look anywhere near like the BTC play. So I think we're going to get a move up here, and it's just going to move stronger than Bitcoin. That's going to propel us up. That's going to be the move. So that's the idea here for Anchor BTC. USDT pair looks just like the Bitcoin trade. I don't think you're going to get as much squeeze as you're getting out of this trade. So it all depends. All right. Live, you see my other message, bro? No, I did not. Check out, let's see here. Rajneet, there you were. I saw you somewhere. I was telling you about Iron Finance on Polygon. It's been steadily moving up ever since. Iron Finance. Never heard of it until you told me about it. So much Polygon business going on. It's crazy. Polygon Iron Finance. I like that. Ooh, I like the 1-inch type kind of. Price is $1 right now, huh? Buy Titan, Polygon, Connect. Total value locked. There's only 413,000. That's small. This has room to grow. This has room to grow. 10,000 USDC per day. Rewards. Interesting. TVL 148%. Not bad. Titan USDC rewards. Quick rewards. What about the bank? Okay, there's the bank. Farms. Treasury. Iron Treasury. Invested collateral ratio. It could be shady though. Honestly, not a lot of money in the vaults too. I went over it for you, but I'm not like a huge fan. Not really sure. Maddie, no, it's Titan. Yeah, we went. It's it. That's it. It's Titan Finance. This is it right here. Iron by Titan. See, this is it. Iron is the dollar equivalent. There you go. Bobby Irish, Titan. Funny how you guys are all in on it. Drip up over 4.0 even in the downtrend. Drip up over 4.0 even in the downtrend. Yeah. How about 10 ratings? LOL. I'll be waiting for the 8 and 9 ratings. Tokenomics pipped Anchor is a fave of the elites. Picked Anchor as a fave of the elites. There you go. Join the Lifer gang. You won't regret it. Shout out Paul Berry. Now you're talking trading BTC for Anchor Boss? All the time, man. All the time. Those are millions. Can you do paid, please? Paid. Didn't you ask for something else, Maddie, though? I was trying to... You asked for something else that I forgot. And I'm trying to remember what it was. Etho. I didn't look at the chart for Etho. See, my mind knows when I didn't do it. It's like stays in my brain. Like, you didn't go over Etho on the chart. It's not BSC. Etho Protocol. There it is, though. You think it would be... It must be on BSC. I got nothing on PooCoin. Let's take a look here. Hey, I can't find it, man. I don't want to go crazy. Hokkaidu Inu at the bottom of its barrel. It's either going to go up or just kind of never go anywhere for the rest of its life. Lock liquidity, baby. Damn, it was up so high. May 11th. Even May 12th. This song rocks out. 1 inch looking to bust out at $4. Isn't that crazy? I blocked these two guys peddling Titan scammers. Always come in pair and they play off each other to get you interested. So funny, man. What a bunch of weirdos. I know, but Rajit has been in the group for a long time. I don't know. Yes or no? I don't know. Maybe there's someone else that was doing it. Etho. We take a look at Etho, man. ETHO, bro. Look, doesn't come up. CoinTrader Pro will have it. I'll get it. Sad, I can never say I can't find a coin. Everyone's like, you're the lifer, though. Yeah, that's Ranjit. Ranjit's in the group, man. He's been here a long time. My brother thinks he's a chicken. Who's a chicken? Oh, come on. I don't even think I shouldn't even answer this type of trolling stuff. I must be tired getting involved in this nonsense. It's 11 at night already, man. Look at Ethos, man. For you guys in the California, it's only 8 o'clock. It's still light out for y'all. It's been like pitch black for like a few hours. So Ethos looks like a good bounce. Not only are you good at the chart, not only do you have to be good at the charts, you have to be good at finding every single freaking chart and knowing where every single coin is and knowing where to get it and how to find it. And I perfected that in the last few months, for sure. I mean, we didn't even know what Dex Tools and all this Dex Guru and all this other nonsense was. I didn't even know, never even heard about it by February, you know. We're going to take a look at the 1 inch, baby. Yeah, 1 inch BTC making a move too. So our 1 inch bags are pumping today. Finally something moving. Well, the whole market's going to start moving, man, and 1 inch is kind of like on the lowest of the low, so you think it's probably the first one to kind of begin to kind of creep back. Now, this is what I like, though. This is what I like. To me, is this spelling like a foreshadowing? Because Bitcoin was in the same pattern, but some of the coins are breaking out of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, some of the coins are breaking out of the pattern. There's the retest, and then they're gone. Now 1 inch is getting a bit of an issue here at this, at this juncture. Break above that, and we're gone, right? Now you can say, okay, breakout. Now you can take the length of the pole and say, okay, cool. If this could be a catalyst for like the whole market shift, right? I mean, 1 inch starts to move out, and then we start to see some love, and that kind of coincides with this region here, which is. Looks like we're gonna have, that's major resistance right there. Look, support. A little resistance. We're gonna have a tough time getting over $5 for sure. Looks like we can gap up pretty fast to at least 443. So if 1 inch breaks above here, look for it to gap up pretty fast to this region. If it stays above 441 and does a retest, so look, watch. This is gonna kind of track 1 inch for you and see what it does, but. You want it to break above here. Get rejected, come back for the test. If it tests, you want to buy in there. Breaks above again here for the retest, you want to buy back in there again. And same kind of scenarios. You want to buy the retest after it finds its form to break on out. All right. Can 1 inch continue to the upside? Are we going to see some beautiful movement for 1 inch? Hey. And then back to the idea too, like shoulder. There's your head. There's your shoulder. Inverted head and shoulders ready to rock. Okay. So. Hey man, super chatted about Yo-Yo. Could you please look into it? Have you covered anything on CyberFi? That was Ethos. I was saying Etho with no S, sir. Yeah, this is Etho Protocol. See? We went over Etho, bro. This is Etho. Oh, that's Ethos. I think Etho is Etho Protocol, though. Oh, this is how is Voyager Etho? Here's Etho Protocol. Here's Etho right here. Okay, so this thing spiked hard, got sold off, just came out. I see what you're talking about now. I mean, now it's kind of dealing with resistance, and it's a new coin. Let's go to look at it on like I think the 30 minutes going to give me like the best idea. Okay, so it pumped. Yeah, let's look at maybe the 1 hour. I want to see if I'm missing other info here. Okay, cool. So it pumped, dumped into falling wedge, broke out of the falling wedge so hard. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. Inverted head and shoulder there with the dip down. Broke up to the upside. Had resistance. Came back for the retest. Broke above it. Now it seemed to be holding support. So let's go here. These candles close right about here. Let's go to that 15-minute now. Okay, then it spiked up. I mean, it's obviously getting... This thing's getting a ride of its life tonight. I hope you got in on this pump, Matt. That would be awesome for you. Honestly, I'm trying to make sense of the chart. It looks a bit ridiculous. But to me, it's still in a pennant here. And it's running out of room, technically. You can see it break to the upside. I play pennants every time until they fall on their face. Yeah, so you can see Ethos break back to that previous high there and then continue on up. You got to see if it can hold support right there, right there, right there, these regions. But yeah, man, it seems to be kind of doing its thing. You just want to see if it can break above that previous high. Strong bearish divergence played out, but then it kind of fell off again. So strong bearish divergence, swing up to swing up. Swing down here on the RSI. Tells you we probably have a drop. And we did. But we got held pretty nicely. Then you want to pull a Fibonacci on that and see how it looks. We didn't even get that close. And then you could try to take the next impulse, which is right around there. 0.5 bounce. Not bad. I'll take it. Is what it is. Buy the dip. Let's go. No meme coin. Sable coins. No meme coins. Buy the dip. Shout out to Karan Dep Singh. 1 inch loves new suckers till it hits $5. Then a dump again. You're probably right, man. Hey, man. Super chatted about Yo-Yo BTC. Could you take a look? Let's take a look at Yo-Yo BTC. Appreciate the reminder of the super chat. I'm not the best at remembering everything all the time, guys. A lot racing through my mind. Give me a little bit of a break sometimes. I'm not saying you didn't. Some people were harder on me than you. You were very nice. This thing has a lack of liquidity because you can see the candles don't form in full-blown candles. Worries me a little bit. This thing is on Binance. It just looks like it seems to get like 48 BTC. So this thing's like as small as like one of the smallest coins in the game. This is something you put like $200 in and you just like walk away for like a year or two. And before you know it, this thing has done something unbelievable. You know? It's at the bottom of its barrel though. Like, you know, it's almost like not even worth really like taking a close look at. It is. But you know, 48 Satoshi, I mean, it could end up being something pretty big, right? You're honing in on that. I think it actually, when something's that's low, there's huge gains to have. So thank you, sir. Finally, we have a chart for Ito. LOL. Hey, took a while, man. We got you there though. Took a while. Hey, man. I'm doing the best I can over here. Yo, your own words. Yo. Translate. Google Translate. It looks amazing. Anyone can read this for me. It's on a bunch of exchanges. Hit PTZ, Bitfinex. Yo. Your own words. What is the Twitter all about? Yo, a blockchain-based content value network. Your own words. Introduction to the entry's first Yo developer competition. ShopX. That's pretty interesting. Follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. You guys are booming me up every day. I see more followers on Twitter. Thank you very much. Much respect to you guys. Thank you very, very much. Shout out to Lithium Finance. Look out for that pre-sale coming out. Shout out to Crypto Lifestyle. Shout out to my video, 5 reasons why I'll never sell my Bitcoin. Please pump this video up, guys. This video is very, very educational. There's more to beats the eye to this video, and it's not getting the love. It's just not. Like, only 500 views. Something happened with this video. Like, the SEO didn't work. I don't know. Something just got stalled out on it. I did upload it twice. Whenever that happens, it seems to be a bit of an issue. So something happened there. But I wish you could really... a large bank does a transaction with a reserve with bonds. They are creating more dollars in circulation and are lowering your purchasing power. Holding Bitcoin is about having a piece of its fixed supply, unlike fiat currency. With travel restrictions, you have to declare when you carry large amounts of cash. But with Bitcoin, you can have your money with you at all times in your pocket. I want to help the unbanked become banked. I want to show people that Bitcoin really makes you sovereign. Bitcoin transcends all territories and boundaries. Enough is enough that we've lived under government tyranny for too long. It's time we choose our destiny. It's time we choose Bitcoin. I offer one-on-one tutoring, consulting, and sessions. Book an appointment today. Atari is big, yo. I like Atari. No, Atari is a nice thing. What's up with everyone in caps? Dude, you're doing beyond a great, excellent, superior job. Every second you crush life, crypto, bro, and we appreciate it. Thanks, man. Shout out to Cade, man. You're awesome, bro. Yo, can't believe I missed CUMROCKET's 15% gains. Bought so much more Doge today to enter the contest. Opt in. There was a dope video. Go pay that like and view tax. Never sell your Bitcoin. Appreciate that, man. Atari is big. I like Atari. I kind of want to get my hands on it. You know, there's a connection to something. It has some connection to another bigger site that I believe is going to push it to the limit. I think Theta is it or something like that. But look at the colors too, man. The audio could have been better. I didn't realize that I think it took camera mic when I just got back into this old, you know, the setup that I hadn't used in a while, and I should have double checked something. So I have to eat that. You know, so the audio from now on will be extremely better on everything I do. Top notch, top notch, top notch. Thanks so much, man. Much love for you. Sam does his best, guys. You all gotta understand. I keep seeing so many spam, hate texts, and chats. Come on, guys. You can do better. You're awesome, my man. Is CHIHUA a good buy? I don't know. I don't want to talk about CHIHUA, man. I really don't. I don't want to talk about those coins anymore. So no, it's not. How's that? And it could be, but I don't know. Yeah. I listened to 5 Reasons Bitcoin when released. It's missing hot blondes and people that actually own Bitcoin. Funny. When USDT drop into the upside, but I do see some potential for it to boom back to where it is. But I'd be very wary of the whole market. Right now, you know what though? Bro, ETH once. We went over ETH, man, already. Is there a market they will find some real peeps at Atari? You can find them in Decentraland, for example. Yeah, Decentraland has the Atari connection. I like this the Atari idea too as well. Damn, guys, I have to pee so bad. So because I have to pee, the show will be over in about 5 minutes. I gotta pee so bad. I'm gonna hold it for 5 minutes, but then I gotta bounce. I like Atari token right now. Where can you get it? I think you definitely want to accumulate it. Good gaming token, right? It's the Atari, man. Like, why would you want to invest in something that's going to continue to make a move, right? You get this thing on Uniswap, 1inch Exchange, and Hotbit Atari. Hey, Lithian. If there's a market, they will find some real peeps at Atari. You can find them in Decentraland for you. Good to know. I heard they were doing some sort of casino using crypto. So we went over ETH BTC already. Let's go over ETH USDT. We have gone over ETH already, and I told you to go back to the beginning of the video. Your PIA, but I'm getting ready to order the new Atari VCS. That's pretty cool. Good to know. Thanks. I heard they were doing some sort of casino using crypto. So let's see, man. I have a trade for ETH USDT. Did I get stopped out? What happened? Actually, oh, there's a scalp. It might have been over. Let's see. Oh, there was our short, and we hit our target. Remember, we shorted ETH right there. Stop loss right here. Get into ETH and short it to the bottom of the target, and we nailed it. So ETH short that I gave you guys yesterday or 2 days ago. Another chart. Yo, look, another short. We nailed it. Look. Open for the P&L right here and get down. 9.78% gains on the short. Nailed it. Nailed it. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. There was your entry right there. And why did I suggest that? Well, because I saw ETH was going to go up, down, top of the pattern. Let's short it back to the bottom of the pattern. Now ETH's going to come down. ETH is running out of room, man. Let's take a look at the 4 hours. So shout out to anyone that took the short on ETH. We nailed it. Perfect short. Congratulations, guys. So a lot of trades this week went well for us here at the Crypto Lifer Trading Group. We nailed it. Would you fight Logan Paul for $1 million? Oh, in 2 seconds without even thinking about it. I think I'd knock him out too. I really do. I would train, and I'm ready to rock, man. Up, down, up, down. It's gonna get tight right there, man. We're gonna find out what ETH wants to do, man. I'd love to see ETH break back out here, do its thing. We're gonna find out. Woof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, 68% chance that ETH breaks to the downside. Let's look at the target for Ethereum. It's going to be the length of this pole, which is pretty steep. It's going to probably come back down to the wick or even to these candle close areas. Says we're going to go even lower too. 1300 is the measured move, the real measured move. Bit of an ascending triangle though, but you know, coming back into it, it's a bearish pennant. So come on, do your best, ETH. Break on out, show us what you got, and that's why I like the ETH BTC pair right now. You know he would. Do you got any boxing skills, Lifer? Oh yeah, I'll knock your teeth down your throat. Hey, can you change the title from never sell to always hold without losing watch volume? Maybe an A/B marketing experiment to see if it makes a difference. Just a thought. Can you change the title from never sell to always hold? You never know. But the wife would nix it. Atari has partnered with all the blockchain games. Their new partner has the old Atari games, and then flip a switch and you go crow. That's pretty cool. That sounds awesome. That sounds really amazing, actually. That's nuts. So what if we switch the screen? What if I changed it up for a second? Hold on, let's just change it up for a second. So if we, oh my God, what if I was this big? What if I was just everywhere? No, it's too much. But what if we did that? And what if it was just like, this is it? What if this was it? What if this was the stream? And we just did it like this? It'd be kind of weird because there would be the light just hanging out. But you'd be like, okay, cool. And there would be lights in the freaking... It would be kind of weird. It would be kind of weird. I don't know if anyone comes in right now for the first time. It's funny, we can't talk about things. People can't talk about coins they want to talk about because they get censored. It's so funny. I think you can sideload on OS on the VCS. Do a backflip. Yeah, maybe. Right. Thanks for the reassurance. Going to get some Atari tonight. Get a little bit though. Don't back the truck up yet. Okay. You need to hear this if this doesn't make you a believer. Anonymous official. So there you go, man. ETH break to the upside, baby. And let's get back to business. Crack through 4,000 in a month. And let's see the whole world rejoice and get crypto rolling. You know, you can build on the VCS as well. It's on Conley, computer. Honestly, that zone is far better for tip jar. And you forgot to put it out on today as well. Damn, I did. Yeah, you're right. I may get rid of the second camera. It's cool, but like, it kind of does waste a little bit of space, right? Let's be honest. I liked it. It was fun. You know, I don't know. You can do better. It's the gayest saying ever, just saying. You can do better is the... Ooh, the gay... What? Honestly, the zone is better for tip jar. Yeah, vaxxed and waxed. Yeah, man, do not do that. But let's not get there here on the show. I don't want to get us... Come on. Your cam is low on battery, brother. Your cam is low on battery, brother. It's not. It doesn't have a battery, man. And I looked at 100 laptops for my son and around the price, and it's got the best processor and specs. That's pretty good. We just looked at Wink. Go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, guys. I got to run. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It is 11:19. We started the show at about 8:15, 8:20. So a nice 3-hour stream. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. The battery is flashing on the side cam. Let me see what he's saying. I have to, like, take a look. The light reflects in the screens. Oh, yeah, I see it. I see the record button. been like running for like hours or something. I'm just gonna shut it down. That's a DSLR, man. It's a nice camera. That must have been annoying for you to see that. No one else noticed that. Future Thousandaire, Crypto Lifer. Already, man. Crypto Life, Future Thousandaire. You can get there, man. You can get there. Crypto is life. But guys, thank you for being here. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. We should be all right tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But the 4 hours suggesting that we'll have at least a little bit of a rally before the whole thing decides to either dump or pump. We'll find out very soon from now. So guys, stay with me as we enter the craziest times of our lives in crypto. So I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for everyone that came in and helped support me through this crazy times. It's not easy streaming through these times. It's like perseverance. It's really finding out who you are as a person, especially when you make it your entire life. But shout out to everyone that was there for me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to this channel, then you're already doing the right thing. We're going to say 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. And we're out of here, guys. 1, 2, 3. Saturday night. Crypto is life. Enjoy Hermosa Beach. Shout out to Crypto Greg. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to Pranjapan. Shout out to Ranjit S. Shout out to Maddie, who knows. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to Cade. Shout out to BB. Shout out to all you, Shana Linton. Shout out to all you awesome people. Decal, Mix, Ja Soleil, my dude Ja Soleil. Shout out to XRP Muser who came in earlier. Shout out to every single person that came out today. Altruism, Bobby Irish, you name it, guys. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. There's nothing else. And I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow for the weekly candle close at 8 p.m. It closes at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I come on an hour later, give it some breathing room, 8:15 depending. I'll slide in on the weekends. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:15. Be safe. I love you. Crypto is life. There's nothing else. Don't play yourself. Crypto is life.